I should probably open up the recap. There
Nice.
we go. Okay. So, last time on Icewind Dale, things escalated quickly. The moment Ragnar put the Chardalyn crown on his head, his mind was flooded with both memories and emotions. He witnessed, excuse me, he witnessed a flashback of him crawling through the tundra of Icewind Dale, reaching towards a large crystal. He saw two tieflings gifting a crown to a Draugr king. He saw a massive dragon fighting a wizard atop a gigantic tower. Then he finally saw hammers hitting steel and a single phrase being repeated: wipe it clean, burn the 10 towns, leave nothing but ash. Ragnar quickly snapped back to reality. He soon figured out that some sort of connection was made between him and the Chardalyn dragon now that he was wearing the crown. He figured that the best course of action was to use his mental fortitude to influence the dragon's actions. While Ragnar was using this newly obtained power, he noticed that displaying control over the Chardalyn dragon affected Viren in some way. He couldn't put a pin on what exactly was going through Viren's head, however. Brie ran towards one of the remaining Dragar and asked what could be done to stop the dragon, and the Dragar simply said that the only thing left to do was use the crown to influence it. Ragnar began to use his will to dominate the dragon, which seemed to be working so far, ordering it to return to the iron stage where the chains were. However, when this was happening, Ragnar began to see hallucinations of his family criticizing and taunting him. Even with Ragnar using the crown on the the Chardalyn dragon still had control over some of its actions, using its malevolent presence to control Cassidy and make her attack Brandon. However, Brie came in with the clutch, performing a beautiful swan dance and casting dispel magic to cure her from the enemy's influence. Using his will, Ragnar was able to force the Chardalyn dragon to grovel, which gave Ydin enough time to wrap one of the Chardalyn chains around its leg, keeping it grounded. The dragon tried to use its malevolent presence on Brandon, however, it had no effect on his seasoned hunter-like mind. The Chardalyn dragon, with every passing round, was becoming more and more angry with the fact its mission was being halted by the party. In a display of might, it crashed its wings down towards Cassidy, Brandon, and Ydin. This sent Brandon and Cassidy into a prone state and knocked Ydin unconscious. The dragon then used its tail to swipe at the chain, knocking it loose. After Ragnar cast Fireball, the Chardalyn dragon, to little effect, the dragon looked towards the shaft leading outside and began to fly up with incredible speed. Ragnar, on the other hand, simply stated, "It's not over yet," and with his spectral dragon wings flew up the shaft to follow the dragon. Using the crown, Ragnar forced it to dive bomb back to the floor, where it proceeded to get burned by the lava. Ragnar did, however, get knocked down with it, taking a hefty amount of damage from the fall. The Chardalyn dragon, even after taking all of this damage, refused to remain in the fortress any longer and began its flight upwards. However, Brandon quickly jumped on the dragon's back. He kept his grip firm, holding on for dear life, and rose with it. Brandon, while above the clouds, had a moment of clarity. He knew that what was at stake at this moment, and he knew it was do or die. He swung his axe into the head of the Chardalyn dragon, critically damaging its faceplate. The Chardalyn dragon unfortunately threw Brandon off its back, and after tanking a blast of radiant energy from the dragon, Brandon began to fall. Meanwhile, Brie was doing what she could to free the prisoners from the cells nearby. Releasing Dzaan, she asked if he could help in any way. Dzaan asked how much Brandon was worth to her, and stated that he could offer his services in exchange for hers in the future. Brie took a moment to think and simply said, "I failed to keep my family together. I will not let Brandon's family fall apart." And with that, the contract was sealed. He could quickly cast Fly and made his way up to help save Brandon. Above the clouds, Ragnar was able to catch up to the Chardalyn dragon. However, a crucial choice was laid before him. He could either choose to continue his pursuit of the dragon or fly down and save Brandon from his fate. In the end, he chose to save Brandon. While holding Brandon with what strength he had, Brandon used the opportunity to take one final shot with his bow at the dragon, critically striking the dragon's eye. Unfortunately, the dragon used the cover of a nearby blizzard to escape into the night. Ragnar, Brandon, and Dzaan flew their way back down into the dungeon to regroup with the party. With some time to rest, Skylar quickly threw herself into the arms of Brandon, giving him a big hug. The other prisoners then introduced themselves. The Goliath introduced himself as Kapanuk Talltree Thun Lakalaga, or KT for short, and he offered to join the party to help slay the dragon. The younger man introduced himself as Huar, which Ragnar recognized as Korra's son, all the way from Bremen. The older man introduced himself as Pico and simply explained that he had been a prisoner for the Dragar for some time. Brie then walked over to Dzaan, asking for more details about this deal she had made. He kept certain aspects of the deal vague, but the general idea was that Dzaan would have to help the party fight the dragon, and Brie would have to do a favor for Dzaan in the future. He made mention of him needing help obtaining something ancient and powerful. Brie couldn't get a good enough read on him for more details, but she had a feeling that there would be consequences if she refused to help him in the future. Brie also noticed that Ragnar had chosen, for whatever reason, to not take off the crown yet. She knew the dangers of Chardalyn and began voicing her very real concerns. Ragnar protested that he could handle it and that they didn't need to worry. But before he could say anything else, Viren yanked the crown off Ragnar's head and quickly shoved it into his pack. With the crown off, he seemed to have his senses back. Brie told Viren that perhaps someone who didn't have any personal stakes with Chardalyn should be the one to carry the crown for now. Viren responded that they needed to trust him and focus on finding a way to take care of the dragon. Ragnar, while Viren wasn't looking, quickly swiped the crown from his back and gave it to Brie. This will not have any consequences whatsoever. After finishing their short rest, the party, along with Dzaan, Viren, and Kapanuk, agreed that they would be the ones to teleport after the dragon. Cassidy, Skylar, Huar, Pico, and Cream Puff would make their way back along the way through the wilderness. Before Brandon left, Cassidy asked him to promise to come back alive, a promise that Brandon told her he would keep. Across all of Icewind Dale, we looked at all the people the party had helped along their journey, from Bremen to Caer Konig, from Longneck to Hlin, from Hobbs to Garet, from Nimsey to Danae, from Des to Torvis, and all of Brandon's family. We glimpsed at a conversation between Carson and Torvis. Torvis gave him an important talk about duty and responsibility. He told him about carrying the torch to light the way for those behind you, and giving everything you have to keep the light from going out. It was at that moment all of the 10 towns awoke to the roar of the Chardalyn dragon. Tonight, the party and Icewind Dale's determination would be tested. Alrighty. And then the only other little quick thing before I forget is I've just posted a link in the Discord chat. And that's the link to the Fantasy Plus music, which we'll be using. It's got the soundboard and all that stuff. So just click the link and set the audio to whatever level you desire. And once everybody is ready, we will get this fight started.
Oh boy.
Messy. Ooh boy.
I guess I can bring you to the page right now to give you a bit of a visual of what you're looking at. There we go.
Everything is on fire.
Oh,
Wait, actually?
everyone.
Well, I mean, look at the page. I do have some fire
Oh god
effects.
damn it!
Oh god.
everyone is on fire. Oh no.
If you want a consolation prize, things would be much worse if you guys had taken a long rest.
Oh yeah.
True that.
All right. So before I kick the music into gear, I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Okay.
Naturally.
Okay, wait. Let me read my specific ability that does something to initiative. Pause.
I have I can roll it again if I want to. Which advantage? Roll.
I hate to say it.
Come
I
on,
can
natural one.
switch my
Okay,
initiative.
14. That's better. Whew. Get the bad rolls out of the
18,
way.
and then when I roll initiative, I can spend one use of my bardic inspiration. When you do so, roll your bardic inspiration die and choose a number of creature within 60 feet of yourself, up to a number of my charisma modifier, and to gain a bonus to the number rolled. Okay, let me do that.
All right.
Ooh, okay. So you're gonna juice up your
and
initiative.
I'm juicing up everyone's initiative.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
shit.
I mean, it matters. I think it matters. I
So
can
everybody
pick
gets
four...
+2?
Everybody.
No, I
you
have
can
to pick
four.
four. I have to pick four. Pick four people.
Ragnar.
I guess. Yeah, the
It's
thing is,
always
I am
choosing
more.
Ragnar.
I feel like picking the people that are higher makes sense, right?
Okay.
Because
okay.
those that are too low, I don't think it matters anymore, does it? Like the one, actually no. Regardless, I pick the party
Okay.
because I can pick four.
It's up to you. So
I guess I'll also pick
You can choose
myself. Yeah, I'll just
yourself,
pick
yeah.
us four. Yeah, I'll just pick us four. Yeah, we get +2, so I'm now 20. And
Okay,
then
so you're at 20 now.
yeah, and then
Okay.
I'm at
Ragnar's at
16.
16,
I'll
and then
change it, it's
Brandon's
fine.
at 14, and then Eden is now at 8.
Okay.
Ian is at 8. All right, there we go.
Nice.
And Chardalyn Dragon.
Oh, I'm gonna remove the flying token of myself because I'm no longer flying.
Oh, that's true.
Yep.
Actually,
I
Bad.
don't remember why I have the blue icon. I have a
Oh wow,
boot.
it rolled 22. Crap.
Yeah.
he's
I got a
he's a pretty
22.
scary.
We can beat a Dustnar. We can beat this a Chardalyn Dragon.
Yeah, I was gonna say even because I'm gonna describe a couple things once I got everything ready
Okay.
that are of interesting note. All right. Oh,
Just
oh my
quick
gosh.
question: why do I have a
Yes.
a boot token as well as a purple?
So you have a
icon?
boot because technically with the fly spell gone, you still have 40 feet of movement because you shoved that candy in your mouth.
Oh, okay, nice.
Oh, sorry. Just to clarify, boss man, like, can I do say that I do get my cloak back?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll say that
yeah, that
before you
makes more
guys
sense.
left, you're
Yeah.
like, give me the cloak
Give me.
back.
Give me.
Because I don't think it got activated
Nope.
last
I
session.
know it didn't. Viren didn't use it.
Yep.
Alrighty. So I think
And what's
I've
with
got
the purple
everybody.
icon on me? Was I boosted or something? Like
No, that's inspiration lasts an hour, right?
I believe so.
Yes, but I don't. Does he still have inspiration?
Yeah, I'm not
Did we
sure.
use
I'm
him
gonna
already?
say he does. So that
Okay.
little purple blip
Alright,
is Bree's
okay.
inspiration.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Cool.
Okay, so now that I have everything set up, I will hit the button. All right. So as you enter the town of Targos, landing after the teleportation spell, you see buildings lit with flame. You see rubble everywhere, scorched stone and earth. Even just doing a cursory look around, you see what appears to be people running from their houses, screaming, grabbing what they could to escape. You see many commoners are like huddled in whatever locations they can find for safety. And you can hear fighting coming up ahead. As you hear the sound of heavy metal crashing into stone and people yelling as a conflict is happening deeper into the town.
Oh no.
The Chardalyn Dragon is going to take its claw, tail.
No.
Okay. So you immediately hear from deeper in as somebody appears to have fallen. You then hear the sound of somebody else appearing to have fallen. And then you hear the sound of an older woman say, "Is that all you got, you damn bastard?"
It's her, right? That's her. Is that her mayor?
That is, that's your co-mayor, Hlin, the old
Oh,
granny.
no.
It's him. Oh, 2 people died because it took its first turn. Impossible way to save them.
All right. However, you do see afterwards the Chardalyn Dragon uses its legendary action to wing attack, and
Oh my God.
let's see.
That's crazy.
Okay, Hlin does save. Okay, that's good.
Oh,
So she doesn't take any damage.
She doesn't take
However,
full 50 damage.
However, not Hiln. The Chardalyn dragon is now hovering 60 feet. And to give you guys a bit of a descriptor as to what you see, the Chardalyn dragon took a lot of damage last session.
Yep.
However, it looks like some very minute healing was done. You don't know how this was accomplished because, you weren't there, but you know that some healing has been done, but not enough to really like bring it into like a fully healed up state, which you think is good. You think chasing after it seemed to have been the right call because it looks like whatever time it had to itself, it was going to use to its advantage. However, the Chardalyn dragon has noticed your arrival as it hovers, its wings flapping amongst the sky over Targos. I will now cut to Brie.
So we can see it, right?
You
can
can.
see it.
Well,
It's up in the.
I know-
sky.
now.
So I will say you can see it in the sky. So just let me know if you want to attack it or not.
I'm not the best offensive character in the party, so I will have to leave that to the others. Is there on this building on our left? It's on fire. Like, how bad's the fire?
This one you could probably hop into it. I'd make probably
Like,
a
how
dex
big
save.
is it? Like, how big is it?
Yeah.
It's it's pretty substantial. I would say the flames are rising up to 15 feet.
There, because right now I think for me as like my most effective thing I can do is like I think I'm best suited to saving people right now. So, can I jump into this building and then just clear it and make sure there's if anyone's there or not?
Sure. Make a perception check.
Okay. Perception check. Perception's not my best here. 13?
13. You do see at least movement coming from this part of the building, as it seems like there is a middle-aged woman who's trying to get past the flames, but it seems to be too afraid to really move past them.
Okay, I'm gonna just jump through it and try to get to her.
Nice. Okay, so you quickly, the sounds of the flame, you should be able to just hop right over here.
Yeah, okay.
And
is that 30 feet?
Yeah, and I will say you can make just a dexterity saving throw. It's not like the
Let's do-
craziest DC. Oh, easily. Just you kind of glide and perform almost this acrobatic dance through the flames. You easily get over to her and you reach out your hand.
And I'm just I have to like bring her out of here, right?
No. I'm just saying that. Like, what do you say or what are you doing this morning?
I just look to her and I just say like, let's get out of here.
Okay. And she just grabs your hand, and I will allow you to move, just for the cinematic purposes, I will allow you to move her out of the building. So you have successfully saved her at this particular moment.
Yeah. As I look back to the building on fire, a bit of like Brie's heart begins to like pump. Like, oh, you're in danger, you're in fear. Your past has come back, but then I think Bree's just gonna be like,
Oh
"Not today."
yeah, I think the fire
Not
at this
today.
moment is a bit traumatic for Brie specifically.
Yeah, but I
you're-
think with everything that has happened, right? Brie looks so locked in. Like, that's how I like to imagine it right now. Not today. She won't let fire stop her today.
Nice.
And that's it for me. I assume that's my action, and then
Yeah, I will say that
movement,
to save this commoner, that will definitely be
Yeah.
your turn.
I'll handle the evacuation. You guys do what you gotta do.
All right. And before your turn ends, though, Brie, I will allow you to make just a general perception check again. This is
Sure,
a
for, like-
separate one. This is just for more information if your job is about saving.
12.
Okay, 12. 12's decent. You don't know the specifics of where people are, but you definitely know there's definitely noises coming from over here. So there's probably people in this building. And you definitely hear more noises coming from this general direction. But you do know that there's probably nobody else over here that needs saving. So you think, okay, good. At least I don't have to
Okay.
go that direction.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. So next up is Ragnar. Ragnar, what would you like to do?
Okay. Eh. So it's 60 feet above, right?
It's 60 feet in the air at the moment.
Okay. This is not good because. Okay. I will try something. Yeah, it's way too far. Fuck. Damn it. Okay. What else can I do?
Just like its wings flapping as its steely gaze. Brandon, you can still see your arrow lodged into its eye, by the way.
Oh, good.
All right, I will try Sorcerer's Blast to keep it busy. Just, it's not because, like, I need it closer to do something else. So, yeah, I'll try
okay.
the normal approach and to get its attention, trying to let it focus on me. So, yeah.
Okay,
I will
all right.
Try Sorcerer's Blast. 16. I don't think that hits.
16 does not. You need a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
As it just, you try and get it to go through
Okay.
the heavy. What were you
Sorry,
gonna say?
I didn't use innate sorcery. I should have done that. But you know what? I missed.
Oh.
So I'll just say I use it now. So that next time, whenever I hit, I will have advantage on attack rolls. So yeah.
You got it. As usual, your that's kind of like scaly look that you have from your draconic magical origin kind of like flares around. Your eyes kind of glow for that particular moment as you stare, giving yourself advantage on the next attack. All right. Is there anything you'd like to do? Would you like to move? You want to stay with the group?
I will move to the side and just like, hey, I'm here. Just attack me. Come on. And I'll move to the side. Yeah, to the... Wait. Where is a better position? Okay. I'll try to move here so that it will... Like, if it flies down, it flies down, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
How far can I move?
You definitely see... You're kind of huddled against the wall.
Yep.
It may or may not have noticed you at this particular moment.
Yep. Okay, that's all I can do for now. I will pass. Yep.
All right, Brandon. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
The only thing I can do, which is move into position and shoot.
Go for it.
Nice.
All right.
Shoot it. Shoot it.
Longbow. Yeah, longbow time.
18 does hit.
All right. That's 8 piercing.
8
And
piercing.
also because of my greater favorite enemy, I deal an extra 4 damage against constructs.
Ooh, okay. Good to know. So that should be 12, I believe.
Yeah. Can I use a power shot on this one? That's a pretty good roll, so I think -5. That might be a good one to use on.
So how that power shot mechanic works is you have to declare if you're doing sharpshooter before you make the attack.
Yes.
Okay.
And then what you do is you take the -5
First,
to hit, but if you are successfully with the hit, you do a shitload of damage. So that's kind of like the risk between using the power shot or not.
Right, never mind then. All right, so I will just do that. That's 9. That's 13 damage with greater favorite enemy.
That's respectable. Remember, it's still in a kind of like weakened state, so every damage definitely counts.
Yep.
All right, so Dzaan is going to kind of look at the party, and he's going to walk over to Brie and say, Brie, do you want a little bit of extra protection while you're saving the civilians?
I think your protection is better used on my allies than me.
Very well, then. He's going to walk over to you, Brandon, and he's going to say, let's make you a little bit more stealthier, shall we? And he's going to cast his hands, and you are actually going to turn invisible.
Oh, nice.
So for the time being, he cast invisibility on you.
Nice.
So you can use that to your advantage, sneak around, get even an advantage attack if you want to. So you have that at your disposal.
If I was invisible, I'd be scaring all the civilians.
Yeah.
Follow me. All right.
Oh, am I getting taken away now? Not yet.
All right, Hlin is going to take some swings. Old Granny is gonna take some swings with her
Well, but
with her blade or no, her warhammer.
wasn't the
Okay.
dragon 60 feet away? Like,
Oh, that's a good point. I gotta remind myself that it's 60 feet in the air.
yeah.
However, she does pull out a crossbow.
Nice. That's better.
Let's see here. She's gonna pull out a crossbow, take 2 shots. Not with those rolls, she's not. You see Hlin just trying to like load up this heavy crossbow. She's like, come on. And she points it up and just kind of whizzes by. And, you know, she seems like she's swearing in Dwarvish. Ydin, you are up. What would you like to do?
Where is the dragon located?
So if you keep heading in this direction, you should be able to see it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna run as far as I can. Because I can't see anything here. There's so many walls. Around here? Yeah?
Yeah, if you run there.
It is 60 feet in the air, so.
Yeah, I don't really have any, like, ranged options, actually. So I'm gonna look around. Is there anything like a chain with a hook on it or something like that?
You wanna borrow my cape so you can DP up there with dimension door?
That's so funny. Wait, that's so funny.
Wait, what?
I would
Up to
say
you, though. That's your.
make a perception check, Ydin.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Like 60-foot like hook chain's kind of crazy though, actually.
Yeah.
3? No,
3.
probably nothing.
At this point, you're looking around like, but the chain worked so well last time.
Yeah.
I want to do
Dang
it again. And you're looking around, and all you see is just rubble. Like there's no construction gear or anything. The one thing you do notice is you do see Garet to kind of taking cover by a near building, the Furbolg Ranger you saved on the mountain all those sessions ago.
Oh my
And
gosh.
he seems to be holding his ground. And he says, Ydin, is that you? Thank the gods you guys are here.
I'm gonna say, I'm so glad you're safe. Listen, it's going to take every single one of us, but we need your help to take down this dragon.
What I hear, that's what I'm here for. And he kind of pulls back on his bow, ready to strike on his turn, ready to protect the people that he loves.
Cool.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna dash up there, cause like, what the hell else am I gonna do, right?
Yeah, no, fair enough.
That's about good.
Actually, DM,
Yes.
sorry, a horrible thought just occurred to me.
What is
we
your thought?
We critically injured this monster before.
Yes.
It is probably this monster is made out of a funny poison rock that is that slowly drives people insane. Is it shedding little chunks of itself everywhere?
Oh no!
Yes,
Don't
it
you
is.
dare! Oh
So-
my
So
god!
here's the. I'm actually gonna give Ydin a bit of a visual here as she. So you were here, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. While you're over here, you may have noticed that there's these black rocks that are just protruding off of the ground. And these appear to be little shards of Chardalyn that are like peppered all over the ground. And you don't really know how they got there. However, mechanically, you know that if you walk through that, it's going to be difficult terrain and you are going to take damage. So just be aware that, and actually, honestly, as you end up over here, you see there are other patches of Chardalyn shards over here as well, and there's some that seem to be deeper, almost as if like they've just scattered all over the battlefield. But as you approach, Crystal Warhammer in hand, you see Hlin look at you, Ydin, go, "About damn time!"
Listen, we were better than everything, okay? We were fighting this thing before anyway. I can't.
You're like, don't
No.
criticize me.
It's okay. We're here now.
All right. So I believe that is your turn.
That's my turn. Yeah.
Okay. So Viren is going to follow suit. He is just gonna move. He's just gonna move his 60 feet. He's just gonna be, you know, it's you, the two paladins, pulling out your weapons, looking upwards towards the dragon. And he's just trying to get into position to be able to help if it comes down. That's gonna be the end
Can
of.
I look at Viren and say like, so any plans?
Let's just. You know what? Because you weren't here last session, I actually want you to roll an insect check with advantage on Viren.
Okay.
He's gonna use it. He's gonna find out he doesn't have it.
That's a 9.
Oops.
At this moment, you're not able to fully read him. Whatever thoughts that he is keeping hidden from everybody, even including you, he is doing a good job of hiding them. And he simply says, let's just get this thing done. Let's just get this thing on the ground and taken care of. We'll figure out the rest afterwards.
All right.
All right, so that's going to be his turn. Garet is going to pull around the corner with his bow, like pulled back and fire, and see if he can try and take some shots. Come on, Garet. Okay, 23. It does hit. Unfortunately, it doesn't do as much damage as he wanted to. As it seems that the dragon has resistance to non-magical damage. Luckily, most of the party's damage is all magical for the most part because you're using magical weapons and stuff.
Yep.
But the warriors and guards of the town, it seems like their weapons will be a little less hitting. So that's going to be their turn. You hear shouting from this building here that there seems to be like two commoners shouting for help. You also see like a window crash, and you see two commoners like start making their way outwards. It seems like another one crashes, and a commoner is making their way that way. These commoners are gonna huddle into these rooms. I think these two are actually in a position where they're just gonna bamf. They're gonna get out of there. All right, that's their turn. Kapanuk, beats his chest hard as he can. He's like, now there's a good way to die. And he's gonna start charging in, looking for a glorious death. And he's just gonna be right behind you guys, Ydin.
Okay.
Banger.
So that he's out. At this point, the Chardalyn dragon is going. Oh god, what is the Chardalyn dragon going to do?
Well, I taunted.
You were taunting it.
Yes, and I dealt a shitload of damage last time, so.
You know what?
Yeah,
I don't think
it knows
it
your
quite.
face.
Yeah.
I don't think it quite likes you.
Yep.
What it is going to do actually is it's going to land right over here. Oh, that's an interesting
Oh my
angle.
God. Is that a fucking cone?
It is what appears to be so let me see here. That is going to not hit Viren, but that's going to hit a lot of people from that angle.
Well, I have a
You
wall
see,
right here, right? So.
You do, so you will have cover from this,
Yep.
but there is a noise that you are all familiar with.
Oh!
Especially Brandon, as his
Okay.
faceplate starts to crack back and that radiant beam of energy starts to get charged up and blasted straight towards basically like Ydin, Kapanuk, Ragnar, Dzaan. Luckily, Brandon and Brie are just out of the angle of attack.
Okay.
So here's the good news. Ydin, Viren, and Kapanuk all have +4 to this dexterity saving throw, I believe. Let me just confirm if that's a dex save. Yes,
+4?
dex. Because of the aura.
Yeah.
Or what's your charisma modifier?
My
actually?
charisma's 2.
+2. Then.
Oh,
Yeah.
for some reason I thought it was much more than that. Okay, so +2 to their save. So why don't we start this off? Ydin, can you make me a dexterity saving throw?
Yes, sir. 11
Okay.
plus 2,
It's 13.
13.
Okay, so Viren is gonna see if he can save. Okay, so Viren does make the DC specifically with your aura. Let's see how Kapanuk does with his dex. Even with the +2, Kapanuk is gonna fail, but he's pretty tanky. Ragnar, can you make me a dexterity saving throw? I will give you +2 to this save because of the angle of attack and cover.
Sweet. Okay, I will use
That's a
luck.
tough one.
You're gonna reroll?
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on, your butts. 24.
Oh, there's the natural
Natural
20.
20. Ah! I was
there we
looking
go.
for
Ragnar's
you.
hitting a stride.
Yeah. I was looking for you, everyone.
All right, let's
Yeah.
see how Dzaan does. Dzaan, even with the +2 from the angle attack, is not going to make the save. So let's see how much damage from this radiant blast is dealt.
It's halved, right?
Okay. It's halved for people who save.
Okay.
All right. So, I rolled really well on that.
Oh no.
Oof.
78 damage.
Oof. Okay. So, Ydin, and I guess this makes sense narratively, just from the blast alone, because you are basically at the front of the dragon as it stares you down, you put up your shield as best as you can to basically hold taut against this construct of hate and turmoil. As you hold your ground as best as you can, you take the brunt of this radiant breath, this beam of energy that just blasts through almost a whole massive chunk of Targos, and you are going to take, unfortunately, 40 points of radiant
What
damage.
the fuck?
Fair enough.
Viren saves because of your aura, so he's only going to take 20 points of radiant damage. Kapanuk didn't, so Kapanuk's going to take 40 points of damage. But he just kind of shouts, "Is that all you got? Oh god, that hurt." Ragnar, you're gonna take 20 points of damage.
Okay, got it.
And Dzaan is going to take the full 40. And Brie, you look at Dzaan as this radiant blast hits him, and it's almost like he knows what's about to happen as that radiant blast goes towards him, and he simply sighs and he says, "We'll see each other soon, little one, but not for a while." And as he takes the blow, you see his body completely disintegrate in front of you.
What the fuck?
Oh, what the fuck?
He died?
Is that not his real body?
Was that a fucking simulacrum?
And you look as the body seems to have turned into a mixture of bluish snow.
Oh
with
my
little-
god, it is a fake
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the exact look that Dzaan made as that radiant body. You know the clip. Of course I do. All right, but that is the Chardalyn Dragon's turn. Brie, you are up.
I kind of just look towards Brandon. I look at Brandon, who's like beside us, and just like,
Brandon's invisible right now. Well,
Brandon is
well,
no
well,
longer
but I know you're there. Well, either way, look. So wait, yeah, you are gone. Ragnar, are you good?
Brandon is visible at this moment because of the invisibility.
Oh.
Yeah,
He's
did not
gone. Yeah, okay.
Continue.
Oh, no, yeah, because he's dead. He's gone. Yeah, I look towards Brandon. It's like, well, there goes our friend. We have to ground it somehow, actually. But how do you do that? It didn't ground. It didn't
It's
like
technically on the
move
ground right now.
It's on the
Is it on
ground.
the ground?
It is on the ground right
He
now.
did. Okay. So I'm just gonna go keep moving people around. I look towards the lady behind me and tell them to like get away, right?
Mhm.
I will now go into this building. Are these two people like just hiding for cover?
Yeah, it seems like they're hiding almost like underneath. It's like they flipped a bed over and they're using it as pseudo cover, and it seems like they're kind of just like cowering behind it.
I mean, actually, cover here is good, but I feel like just getting out of town is the best you could do, right?
Yeah, if you want to just say, "Hey, the coast is clear this way. Make your way out," you can totally do that.
Yeah, I'll tell them. The dragon has not blocked this exit. Go. I point towards like where we came from, basically.
All right. So when it's the commoners part of the initiative, we will I will have them make their way forward for sure.
All right, that's 15. I still have. How about these two? Are these two fine?
Which ones? Can you point to it? Oh, those ones. So interestingly enough,
Oh no.
Are they
those
dead?
two. Those two appear to be carrying a bunch of like gemstones and jewels and
What
stuff
the-
like that, and they just look like, yeah, we just needed to save our friends'
Huh.
heirlooms.
Good to know.
And you go, are these fuckers looting
They
right
are
now?
looting.
Yeah, I look towards those two and I just scream at them and just saying like, what's this? Your fellow citizens' lives are at stake and you choose to steal?
And they just look at you and go, no, we're not stealing, we're helping. And these two appear to be dirtbags.
I say, then help me and leave and drop everything you have now, or by the gods, you will join that dragon.
All right, you can make an intimidation check with advantage.
All right,
Come on, nice.
14.
14. That's enough. They're commoners, so they're gonna hear your steely, icy glare as you shout that towards them. They immediately drop the stuff, just onto the ground.
Yeah, so these two are gonna just leave, right?
Yeah, they're probably gonna just leave.
All right. That's 5. Can I look around to see where else are more commoners?
Currently there seems to be none in the area. So basically, I'll do a line for service. Basically, anyone past on this side of the map is basically there's no hidden commoners. Everybody past this line you are aware of, and on their initiative, the 5 commoners are just going to make their way off the map, and you will have successfully saved those 5.
All right. Then, if that's the case, I'm gonna dash. So I have 35 feet of movement. I will try to go to the other side here.
Yeah, go for it.
Wait, is that a window? Wait, no. I should go
Yeah, you know
around,
what?
right?
I will say if you want to go through that, you absolutely can. I will probably say you'll need to make an athletics check to kind of just break through the window.
Oh,
every-
athletics. Oh, crap. No, let's not do that. I'll just run around. Okay. 30. I guess I just get behind here, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
You
can do
know
that.
what? You know, Bree's kind of locked in. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just break through the window.
Yeah, let's go. Cinematic. All right, athletics check.
on.
The DC is not crazy.
17?
17. You seem to have a hatred of windows and their broken cracks.
True.
So you easily shatter through that with ease as you break through it to get a good angle.
Okay, I have 15 feet of movement left. I see the dragon in full view. Is there anyone else like here for what I can see? Probably not, right?
You know what? I will actually allow you to make one final perception check before your turn ends.
Sure. Because I'm just trying to evacuate. That's like
Yeah.
the best I can do. Probably next turn I can probably help out against the dragon though. 15.
15. You hear from this building almost like something being pulled out of a corpse, and you hear the sound of like, "That's what you get for messing with the Zaradok clan."
Oh.
And you start realizing that there might be Dwagar as hid throughout the town. It seems like this Chardalyn dragon might not be completely by itself.
Fuck.
Ah, shit. That's my turn. Okay.
All right, Ragnar, you're up.
Okay. I kind of want to save this, but I feel like this is the right moment. So I will look at. Well, I will use my. Can I use my bonus action to drink potion? Is that
Yes.
Okay.
Yep,
I will
yep,
take
easy.
the potion of radiant resistance.
Hey,
I didn't use
now's a
it.
good time to do it,
Yeah,
just in case
no,
if the blast
no,
goes
it's
towards
probably
you.
the best time. I used the potion.
Alrighty.
And
All right, so you begin to glow with an ethereal sheen.
yeah.
That'll give
that's
you a
it.
beautiful yellow
Yep.
thing as well.
Yeah.
You're inspired, you're glowing with radiant, and you're super speedy.
Okay, I will move. Oh, where is the fucking dragon? Hold on, let me take a look because I don't really see it. Okay, now I see it. Okay, let's see. I can move to here. As long as I can see it, it's fine. You know what? I'll do this. I'll move here so I can see through because the walls are broken by the blast, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because it was like
which
it was hidden. Like I was hidden here.
where
hidden.
specifically? From that angle of attack, yes.
Yeah.
You should actually be able to visually see it with your character token.
Yeah. So
if you can see it with your character token, you can definitely see it.
Yeah. So I will just looks at it in the eyes and I'll cast low.
You're gonna cast slow.
Yes. I
Oh
kind
shit.
of hate
Okay.
it, but I need to do this.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, it's DC 16.
Actually,
This is
it's
a big-
17 right now because I have my innate spell casting on the spot, so it should be
Okay,
+1
DC
increase.
DC 17. Okay.
A whiz save.
It has to make a wisdom saving throw. I'm going to check its resistances. Now, the one thing I will say is it does have magical resistance. Its wisdom isn't amazing, and actually because Brandon wounded it, it's got a -1 modifier to the save.
Please.
So it's get to make a wisdom saving throw with advantage, but with the -1 modifier. So let's see. Well, it seems like it didn't roll quite well. As you begin to cast your slow spell, it's almost like sounds of clocks, just kind of like just the sound of things going into slow motion, as it seems to have an effect on the Chardalyn dragon.
Thank God. Okay, I will immediately duck. Bye.
Because that is not one of its immunities.
Yeah. Bye. Gone.
It is slowed.
Yep.
All right.
That's it.
And it's kind of interesting. Like even in the air, its wings were usually flapping with a pretty fast motion. Now it's almost like.
Okay, I can move. Oh, I have the hasty sugar bomb, so I can move to.
Yeah. So right now your speed should be 40 feet.
Okay. Oh, 40. Okay, then I can move to.
Because
here.
your regular is 30.
Yep.
It's plus
I
10
can
while the
move to
sugar
here.
bombs are active.
On the background, just behind the walls. That's it.
You're in Garet's spot.
Oh, really? Okay. I'll move to the side.
Garet's right in front of you.
Yeah, sorry.
I was like,
Because
hey, get out of the way,
was,
Garet.
like,
You
kind
backhand
of-
him out.
He was kind of dark for some reason. I don't know. But I'll duck behind him, I guess. Use him
Okay,
as
fair
human
enough.
shield.
Yeah, that's what I figured. All right, Brandon, you are up. What would you like to do?
Okay, so guys, the dragon now has a -2 AC and dexterity save, and it can't use reactions. So feel free to walk around it, and it can only do an action on its turn or bonus action. So yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna do sharpshooter for the first attack. Let's see if this hits.
Do it.
Okay.
Overdrawn
Do it.
bow. That's 7.
Goes by.
You know, let's try it again, just for funsies. Surely I can't miss twice in a row, right?
Nice.
18 does hit
Nice.
Okay,
because
okay,
its
okay,
AC is so low. Ooh, 14
14,
points
18,
again.
because it's
Oh,
greater chosen foe.
Yep. Chosen
well,
foe.
I should that should be calculated properly because it's
plus
plus
2.
2 plus 10. It's a D8 plus 2 plus 10. So 14 points of
Yes.
damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, plus 4 from my greater favorite enemy.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. So it should be 18. You're right. I got to remember that you hate constructs. That is a hefty blow for sure as it hits. Actually, you know what, Brandon? Where do you strike it with this sharpshooter shot?
Well,
The other
I
eye.
shoot the first one. The first one knocks off, bounces off the Chardalyn between its eyes and weakens it. And then as this monster just swings its head towards me, I fire. I hit again, like right where the first arrow struck, and it vanishes. It just digs its way right into this dragon's head.
Okay. Is that your turn?
No, I want to step behind cover again. And that's my turn.
All right. The Chardalyn dragon at the end of your turn is going to use one of its mythic actions. It is, after taking that hefty blow from Brandon's bow, it is going to do what is essentially a psionic scream that echoes across all of Targos.
Ooh.
Now, it has a pretty damn good range.
If it's gonna hit across all of Targos,
Well, okay, mostly across all of Targos. I may have been a little bit too excited to describe that.
so they can. So just to be clear, it can. Everybody can hear it. Basically, is what you're saying.
Yes.
But it's
Yeah.
only like within like 100 feet.
Yeah. Well, actually the range is 60 feet, so it's not as
Okay.
It seems like you can hear it, but the effects of this are within 60. So I'm gonna pretty much need the entire party to roll wisdom saving throws.
Wait, what?
Oh, good.
I'm not within range.
This is a hearing thing.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
no, 60 feet.
I rolled a 9.
Ooh, nice. Oh, Brie, damn. Okay.
Wisdom save?
Wisdom save,
Hold
yeah.
on. No,
All right,
no,
see how
no.
Viren does. Okay, Viren does good. Everybody's doing great.
No, I rolled a
Sure.
9.
Oh, okay, except for Brandon. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I feel so bad. I'm sorry. Well, I don't think Kapanuk's gonna do much better. No, not even with the bonus. Yeah, Garet fails. Oh wait, not about Hlin. Let's see how Hlin does. Okay, Hlin fails as well. So basically, as that scream finishes, anybody who I'm gonna give this like little pink dot to, because Brie, you're fine, Viren's fine, Ydin's fine, Kapanuk is not fine. Regnar, what did you? Regnar,
18?
you rolled an 18,
Yep.
so you're fine.
Okay.
Garet is not fine. Brandon is
Not
gets
fine.
hit by this, unfortunately. Until the start of your until the end of your next turn, anybody who has that little pink dot next to them is going to be getting a -2 to all of their attacks and all of their
Oh
saves.
no.
Okay.
It's essentially it's a debuff. But it is resolved at the end of your turn. So you don't have to like make another wisdom saving throw to save it. All right, so that's the end of Brandon's turn. Hlin is still going to use this opportunity, the fact that this thing is on the ground, to go and try and take some swings at it. So she's going to go charging in.
Attack!
Okay. Okay, one of these does hit. Even with the debuff. 4. So 52. Unfortunately, her warhammer she seems to be using is not magically enchanted. She gave you all the magical items she
Oh,
had
no.
at the beginning of the campaign. But that is her turn. She's still, you know, full of grit and ready to fight. Ydin, you are up. What would you like to do?
Hi.
Swing! Attack!
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna swing. Twice.
Oh, remember to walk to where Helm's, the opposite side of Helm, so that you gain an
Ooh.
advantage.
Yeah.
Yep, you can totally go
Be
there.
careful, the shards will deal damage though.
Wait, I have only 7 HP. I don't wanna
Oh,
go there,
correct.
unfortunately.
Wait, but with gargantuan creatures, you don't have to go directly to the side, right? I thought it was like...
I'm gonna give her flank depending on
Yeah.
where she moves.
Yeah.
I think she's just
I
more
think that's a
concerned.
good. I
Yeah,
think that's a good place.
that should be
Actually,
okay.
what was said.
I will
that's
also
correct.
remind Ydin that if she wants to get like the best of both worlds, sure, her charges from her crystal warhammer can heal her.
Oh,
Slam!
yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding
Yeah, no
me.
problem.
Slam it.
So you're gonna swing with your warhammer?
Oh, 100%. Let's pump
Hell
some
yeah!
Hell
I
yeah.
will give you a
smites
Smite.
into this. Let's pump some
Alright.
smites
Smite.
into this too.
yeah. Let's go.
Not 20, not 20, not 20, not 20, not 20.
Big money.
Oh God.
No
God.
enemies.
Big money, big money,
Big
big money.
Big money, big money.
Big
Come on.
money.
21.
21
That's good,
does
that's pretty
hit.
good.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh.
a hefty,
1K.
hefty
Oh,
chunk
boy.
of damage.
Nice.
Let's
All right.
That's good.
let's put a smite into this, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna do a smite.
do it.
Absolutely.
Smite.
There you go.
Oh
Attack.
boy.
Yay. 13.
Kill.
14.
Okay, a
Holy shit.
lot of damage. All right.
Extra attack.
26. So
14 probably doesn't hit.
No. Flanking.
Because even with the -2, because its AC is 17 right now, its AC is 15.
No, but
because of the
she's
slow.
flanking. Right? That's why. I
Oh
was
no,
like-
yeah, that is true. So 26 does
Yeah.
hit. 26 does
Okay,
hit.
okay.
Yeah. So
11. Yeah.
17.
I can't
Nice.
smite twice.
Oh, okay. So 11.
Oh wait.
Yeah. Okay.
No, wait, no, the radiant is from the.
So the
crystal thing,
radiant
right?
From
is
the
not
hammer.
from the smite,
Okay.
it's from the hammer. So if you want to, you could immediately use 2 charges and get,
6.
I believe,
Yeah,
13 HP.
Ooh. Okay.
I'd love to do that. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
14.
Shing! Shing! As you smash into the Chardalyn dragon. One of the things you do notice is that for whatever reason, how this thing was built, and you think about like the radiant blast that was coming from it, it seems to have some resistance to radiant damage. So it is gonna take at least a little less radiant damage from that, but that's still a ton of damage successfully. So I'm gonna calculate that.
Resistance.
Okay, that's noted. I won't use divine smite next. I'll use another smite.
Searing. Smite. Whatever. Smite.
Yeah.
Because is it fire damage
No.
and searing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be searing in light fire.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Plus... Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was a pretty hefty blow as you slam into it with your crystal warhammer. It glows and reflects off of it. Very, very, very like damaging blow into the chest of this Chardalyn dragon. Is that your turn?
Yippee, that's my turn.
Chardalyn dragon is, oh god. So this is still, so here's the thing. It can only take so much actions on its turn, and it can't take reactions, but it does not prevent it from doing mythic or legendary actions. So it is going to do its legendary action to begin to wing attack and move up into the sky again. However, its movement is going to be halved because
Yes.
of the slow
Yes.
spell. But first things first, let me see the range on this wing attack. So it is 15 feet. Okay, so Ydin, Hlin, Viren, and Kapanuk are all gonna have to make dex. No, is it dex or strength? Hold on. Dexterity saving throws, please.
Yikes.
Big money, big money, big money.
I believe
13?
13 is not gonna make it.
Dang it.
All right. Let's see how Hlin does with her dex. Hlin succeeds. Okay. Let's see how Viren does with his dex. Oh, Viren rolled a natural 20. Damn. Okay.
Huge.
Kapanuk, where are you? Let's see how Kapanuk. Kapanuk does not succeed. Chardalyn dragons. Wing attack. All right, so let's try that again. All right. So Ydin, you're gonna take 12 points of damage, bludgeoning.
Okay.
Kapanuk is gonna take 12 points of damage. You and Kapanuk are both knocked prone, so you're on the ground.
Alright,
and
that's
then
cool.
Viren's gonna take 6 points of damage. And...
Are we not allowed to make a
Opportunity attack?
attack of opportunity?
Let me check the specifics if it says that you can or cannot. I think it might not provoke attack of opportunities.
Okay.
Actually, no. Technically, it doesn't. So yes, you can take an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
You are in a prone state, so I think the advantage and disadvantage are going to cancel each other out, but
Because
you definitely
normal.
can do it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I believe. Hey, that still hits.
Nice.
Yippee.
Nice.
thing.
Oh, Eden's go. Oh, a nice big chunk of damage once again. All right. It is looking quite hurt at this particular moment. It's getting close. You get the sense that if a couple more good hits like that, and you might have finally taken this thing down once and for all. All right, Viren is going to see the Chardalyn dragon into a weakened state, and he is going to reach for his satchel. He's gonna be like, "It's now or never." He's gonna reach for it to almost like he was grabbing something. And as he reaches it,
was he gonna control the dragon with the crown? Ain't no way, dude!
and Viren goes to try and reach for something, and it is not there. And he is just going to assume that Regnar did something, despite the fact that Regnar does not have the crown. It is actually Brie.
Yeah.
And he's just going to shout, Regnar!
What the fuck, man? I'm trying. I did everything I can.
Doing my best, man.
I cast
he
the
is going
spell.
to he's gonna move 30 feet.
What the fuck? Dude is not gonna
he is-
attack? Holy shit.
He is furious. Because remember, from your guys' from his perspective, you guys said, you know what, you should hold the crown. And you know what, we trust you. And you guys completely went, you know what, I will allow you to make an insight check, Regnar, as Viren
We didn't say he
comes.
can hold the crown.
Yeah,
we
we
didn't
never.
want to give it to us.
We never.
We never
I
said
never.
we would give it to
You know
him.
what,
I
you're not
never
wrong.
say that.
Regnar, I
We
want you to
never
make it.
said we would trust him.
Yeah. 9? Whatever.
You see Viren is infuriated by the fact that he does not have the crown. For whatever reason, he wants to have that crown more than anything. And you don't know if that's a...
Maybe if he just explained his plan to us, we
Yeah.
would have given it to him.
Yeah, well, you know, maybe it wasn't a good plan.
Maybe
Yeah, from the
he
looks
is
of it.
evil. Who knows?
Viren, with a 9, you don't know
Yeah.
how much is this hidden information. You don't
I
know
don't
how
know
much this
anything.
could be.
Yeah.
You know that Chardalyn that he's been holding in his pack for
Mm-hmm.
super long billets of time?
Yeah.
You know, maybe that's had an effect on
Yeah,
his
probably.
proper decision making.
Sense.
But
that makes
you
sense.
are going to have to make a strength saving throw. He's going to basically charge you and try and knock you down.
Wait, can I use a dex
Is it
save to avoid? Why? Like,
This is you know what? Okay, this is
Yeah.
gonna be, you know what? This would be athletics versus acrobatics. We'll do that.
I should be able to do that.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna use luck. Fuck.
You're gonna use luck.
Dude.
You need to beat a 22.
Dude, force my hand. Huh. Because okay, I'm not too sure if he tackles me, will I lose concentration or not? I don't want to risk
No,
it.
I will not knock
If you don't take
concentration.
if you don't take damage, you're fine.
Okay. I also don't want a man to tackle me. Okay. Fuck, I'm gonna use the luck. Acrobatics 23.
Damn, you just beat him. He rolled
Yeah.
a 22 as you dodge out of the way. You just see Viren at the end of his turn just say, "Give me the fucking crown,
I
Regnar,
don't.
I swear to
Where?
God."
What did you mean? I don't have it. You took it. You lose the crown.
You know what? Make it
This is
deception.
this is the gaslight of the
Yeah.
century. Right here.
Oh
Make an
my
deception
God.
check.
Oh my
It's gonna be a higher DC, but it is potentially doable.
19.
Okay, God.
Not bad.
No,
That's not
not
bad,
bad.
actually.
Yeah.
This will be a gaslight of the century.
All right, let's see. You say that, and you get in this moment that Viren is not even 100% sure where the crown is now. It seems like you may have been
I gaslight him
Trying to
so
think how
hard.
I
that
think
he-
you did actually gaslight him a little bit.
Oh god.
And I think at this moment Viren just like, well, where the fuck is it then? And that's the end of his turn. One of the tribal warriors is from a nearby building. Is going to take some shots at the Chardalyn dragon.
Yeah.
Let's see
More
how he
warrior
does.
like, not like Viren.
Jerry.
Damn it.
Oh, what happened?
What
Well,
happened?
has
No,
it
no,
occurred
no.
to you that Viren?
No,
is
I was just gonna
affected by
say,
the
I'm just gonna say, like, sorry by the way for kind of dunking on Viren a bit, like, right now.
Yeah.
What? No, yeah, do it.
He's been kind
Don't
of an
come up with-
asshole the last session.
Oh,
and now.
I think Charity is gonna have some words with Viren and probably have to slap some sense in.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
All right. So Garet is gonna just see that and kind of go like, "Do we? You guys figure out your shit later. We got bigger problems." And he's gonna try and take a shot.
True.
Yeah.
Professionalism, folks.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. He's trying to protect his home.
Yeah.
Damn it. He just wants to go back to his husband.
Yeah.
But apparently he can't hit the broadside of a barn.
Oh no.
As the arrow flies, or even in the slowed state, unfortunately. The good news, Brie, is that all the commoners that you told to get the fuck out of here, they get the fuck out
Oh,
of here. So they
nice.
are successfully saved.
Okay, cool.
All right, so they are done.
Come on, Kapanuk. Attack. Do something.
Kapanuk is going to get out of prone, and because currently...
He can flank, so that he might deal some damage.
No, he can't, because the dragon's not on the ground
Oh,
anymore.
shit. Yeah. Oh wait, but
Um,
does he have javelins or something?
He does have javelins, and also
Yeah.
the dragon is not as high.
Yeah, it's
the dragon
45
ended
feet,
up
so-
only moving.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's 45 feet halved because of slow, so it's actually
Yeah.
only 20 feet
Oh
up in the
really?
air at the moment.
It only has 45
Yes.
feet. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Nice.
Well, here's the thing: it has the 90-foot fly speed,
Yep.
and then it gets
Kind
to
of
move for half its movement speed as a legendary action,
Okay,
essentially,
yeah.
when it does that wing attack.
Yeah.
But because its entire movement speed has been halved, it's got a
Yes.
very limited moves now, which you think is pretty good. Kapanuk is going to throw some javelins, though. Even in his scorched state, he's just like, "Come on, damn it! It's near its end. We can do this." All right,
Yep.
so he is going to throw 2 javelins. Okay, one of them does hit.
Nice.
It's not a magical attack, unfortunately. But he's getting hurt. The Chardalyn dragon is getting closer and closer to death's door.
Nice.
However,
It's a
Chardalyn
scary-
dragon, it's his turn. Let us see what it is going to do. First things first, I have a very important roll to make. Okay, so it does not get its Radiant Breath attack back.
Phew!
Oh, thank God.
What is it going to do? I think it's going to use being up in the air to its advantage.
Still have.
So it's 20 feet in the air. It could move 20 feet down, and then it can move 20 feet up because it still has about 45 feet of movement.
Yep.
So what it's going to do is it's actually, because it's still in that slowed state, it is just going to fly down 20 feet to over here. It is then going to take its one action, because it doesn't get multiple
Yep,
attacks, to
thank
take
God.
one tail attack onto Kapanuk. And with that,
Oh, no.
Is he dead?
Kapanuk is unconscious. He is
Oh.
very much
boy.
Oh, boy.
on the ground. As he falls down, there's just this like kind of smile he has, having fought such a
Glorious
crazy beast, glorious battle as he falls. The Chardalyn dragon's
Dead?
gonna.
Wait, you
well,
said
he's
unconscious.
he's unconscious, so you can save him if you want to.
Oh, that's saving throws, I assume.
Yeah, I will allow.
But he kind of wants to die. I feel like healing
you
word
can,
might
you can
piss him
kind of
off.
leave. You can kind of leave him if you want to.
You know what? Let death saving throws decide if he comes
Yeah,
back.
you know what?
Let-
I'm perfectly
I
fine with
think
that.
that's
Let
the best
fate
way to. If I heal
decide
him,
his
he'll be
fate.
pissed.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, so Chardalyn Dragon is 20 feet in the air at this particular moment. Bree, you are
Oh,
up.
okay. Just to note that affected creature by the slow repeats the save at the end of its turn.
Oh, okay. So,
So-
it is gonna get a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Wait,
All
sorry, sir. Sorry, hello. I'm
Yep.
lagging a little bit. Hello?
Yep. Okay, we can hear you.
No,
Sorry,
we
you
can
said
hear
you
you.
said
We-
you said
we
you
can
said
hear.
wisdom saving throw? For
not for you.
The dragon, like
The dragon.
yes, because the slow spell was cast on it, it gets to.
Oh,
make
okay,
the
okay.
roll. Yeah.
I just want to ask if it ended 5 feet within an ally of mine. So is it 5 feet near?
Currently, no. It is 20 feet in the air.
Oh no. Yeah.
Oh, but it was the tail
It's-
attack.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
in
Yeah.
the
No.
air.
Okay. Gotcha. Yep.
All right. I'll see if it can make its wisdom saving throw.
70. Please fail.
Currently at this moment, it is still slowed.
Oh, thank God.
All right. You may continue your turn, Brie.
Please do something.
I'm just gonna let Ydin know that there are Durgar around the area. Like I look towards Ydin and I'm just like, I'll clear out the Durgar. And will you guys be fine? I ask to everyone.
Thumbs up.
If Viren can get off my back, then yeah.
Viren would stop being such an asshole.
Yeah. Quit being an asshole.
Ah shit, that's true though. Wait, let me just I'm gonna look here. Ah shit, there is a Durgar. I'm gonna move here.
Attack it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's for the best. Yeah.
Is this guy able to run away?
Oh, that's his plan. You don't need to tell him.
Is there
I think-
anyone in the area with this Durgar?
Currently, it seems like he killed the person that was in this building.
Oh, fucker.
Currently though, how are you seeing the Dragar? Oh, is there a window there? Oh, there is
Yeah,
a window
there's a
there.
window.
Okay, yeah. So I would say the window is shattered enough that you could definitely do some jabs and punches for sure.
Punch him in the
Let's
face.
just make this quick though, because I do just want to get this guy out of the way.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Distant Whispers at first level.
Ooh,
Added.
Okay. So it needs to
Please
make a
make a-
wisdom saving throw. All right,
Yep.
you got it. All right. It rolled a 12.
Nice.
So it takes 3d6 of psychic damage,
Yep.
and it has
Yes.
to run away from me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh,
Oh, God.
Almost
Nice.
full.
Oh, that should, he
Holy
doesn't
shit.
run away from you. He runs away from his life because he's dead immediately.
Oh,
I want him
boy.
like as I pop out the window, like I looked him through a window. He doesn't see Brie. He sees a wolf.
He sees a wolf, and I just like to imagine his eyes start bleeding, and he just
Yeah.
falls down dead.
Nice.
Okay, is there
Yeah.
anyone else in the area? Fucking
Make
save this
a
guy.
perception check.
Oh my god.
Come on.
God, I feel like I'm playing like oh no, it's a 9.
All you know is that there is general movement in this direction. You don't know if
I
it's
looked
more
towards the guy
common-
running away before. I was like, "Hey, before you run, is there anyone else that's stuck?"
Don't know, don't care.
Is that what he says?
That's
fair.
literally what he
That's fair.
says.
That's kind of
Oh my god. Okay, that was like 10 feet. Oh shit. Is this a door like to my right?
Yes.
Is
So
that
if you want to get into the
15?
building and use it as cover, you absolutely can.
50. No, it's because there's like shards in my way. I don't wanna go on it.
Oh yeah, there's also that problem.
This is my max movement. I'm just gonna
Okay.
keep like shouting it to like top of my lungs, like
Oh, sorry, yeah.
calling out for anyone who needs help. And then somehow I can actually still somehow see Brie, not Brie, sorry, Ydin from this.
It's through the window.
So, yeah. They're in range. I'll give them bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Yippee!
Okay. Nice. So you have bardic inspiration, Eden.
Thank you.
There we go. Give you a little purple dot. Alrighty. Is that your turn?
Yep.
I will say, as you're shouting, you do hear a couple voices go, "Please, I need help.
Oh, okay.
My wife is stuck underneath the rubble."
All right.
And,
All right. I know
that's
what to
what
do
you-
next. That's my turn.
All right, Ragnar. You have a very confused, angry, and emotional Viren in front of you.
I
What
kick
would you
him
like
in
to
the
do?
shin and just like, get help or get out of the way. And I just look at the dragon and I cast chromatic orb.
Okay.
Hey, let's go. Big
go.
damage.
Yeah.
Big damage.
Big damage.
Really
Its AC
hope
still
so.
15 at the moment.
Big damage.
Okay.
Big whammy. Oh,
That's a 10.
I'm gonna
That's a 10.
use.
How many luck points did you use
I
today?
used two. One for the dodging the effect, one for the Viren, and I used one
Does
already.
luck replenish? Like, does luck replenish?
you're out of luck.
No.
Yeah, no, it's
No. I have human traits. I have resourceful, so I could.
Oh yeah,
So
but
you
like
have
no. Just to clarify, because like, did you use luck during last session? Because
Yeah, only once.
that we're still in the same. Only once.
Only
okay,
once,
So you still
so-
have human inspiration then.
Yes. I used. Okay. To clarify, I used 2 luck this session. So now all my luck points are gone, but I still have heroic inspiration from human traits. So I could.
Yeah,
reroll.
alright.
Okay.
Okay, so you have one.
One
This is
last
your
reroll.
last reroll.
That's the last shot.
Your
I
luck
got.
runs
Yeah.
out, Captain.
Oh, it's even
No!
worse. All right.
No.
All
As
right.
you shoot your chromatic
out
orb,
of-
your
it's out.
you know what? You secretly you blame Viren.
Yeah,
for
I
this.
told him to blame Viren for this. Look at what you've done, you asshole. And I kind of just runs away, I guess. I need to duck behind covers. Yeah.
Hold on. All right. He does not. He does not stop you. He does not take any opportunity actions.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming you just duck into the.
You better not. I duck in behind the
He is
cover.
just like he is questioning. You gaslit him so well that he is questioning
his
where he
entire
could have
life.
dropped that
Yes.
crown, and he's got a lot to think about on his turn.
Okay, I will use all my movement to duck behind the covers. Can I duck behind here? Okay.
Where are you trying to go?
Here. There is an opening I saw right here. So.
Yeah, there's a window.
Yeah.
It's closed at the moment, so you'd have to kind of push
No,
through
I mean
it.
this one. There's rubbles right here.
Oh yeah, no,
It
there
was
isn't.
broken,
You can
right?
go into
Yeah,
this
I
building.
can totally
Absolutely.
go inside.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'll go behind
Yeah.
and behind. Try to duck behind, I guess. Yeah. That's it. So that I don't get blasted, I guess. What's his like range? Hold on. Was this 60 feet?
His only ranged attack currently that you are aware of
Yeah.
is that breath attack.
Yeah. It was like 45 something, right? Because it hits me.
Oh, it goes 150
what the
feet.
fuck? Okay.
It's a big laser.
Yeah, I will duck behind as far as I can, I guess.
Brandon is intimately aware of how bad that laser beam is.
Yeah, I know.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
That's it for
Oh,
me.
yes,
That's it.
I
I
know.
can't do shit. Oh, I can use my bonus action to drink a potion of healing, I guess. That's it.
Okay, go for it.
Yep. Potion, let's see, 2d4 plus 2, so it's a normal 2d4 plus 2. 7, okay, that's it.
Okay, 7 HP.
Yeah, not bad.
Brandon, you are up. The dragon is flying about 20 feet in the air at this particular moment. What would you like to do?
Can I see it from where I am?
Yes, you do have an angle of attack. It is still slowed, so its AC is 15.
Okay. You know what? I think guaranteed damage is better than the chance at higher damage. I'm gonna use my longbow. Plain longbow. No
Okay.
sharpshooter.
No sharpshooter. Fair enough.
Blink. That's a miss. And that's also a miss.
So you pull back using your splinter shot magical bow as best as you can, pulling back and shooting and firing, and it's just not hitting.
It's at the house is collapsing in front of it, and all the pieces are going right in front of my
Yeah,
arrow.
exactly. And I like to be there's like kind of like dust and kind of smoke getting in your way
Yeah.
too. That's kind of like adding to this for sure.
All right.
For
Can I move this way?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So I'm
You
gonna
quickly
move here.
make your way in to kind of like get some cover from the beast.
Yeah. I'm gonna step up here because now I have some cover from the monster. It'll have to. It just saw me go in here. It'll have to rip that house apart. 'Cause
Yeah.
that I assume is a window.
Yes, you can break through that window as well. Oh, not much of a DC because that one's actually pretty damaged.
Heck with windows.
All right. At the end of your turn, it is going to use a mythic action, and it is going to shoot giant shards of Chardalyn over top, basically over top of Kapanuk's corpse.
corpse. Oh,
Well, not corpse. Sorry.
yeah,
His body.
Okay.
So
He's-
Kapanuk is gonna take a immediate death save fail from this. But essentially he is clogging up that path with Chardalyn glass. So that area over there now is difficult terrain.
Okay.
That is going to be the end of his mythic action. You hear Brie, you're close enough to hear fighting deeper in this huge ass building complex. And you hear the sound of another guard shouting out with a death cry. And then you hear movement right about here. I think you can see it through the window in this direction.
Okay.
But that seems to be all of its turn. Hlin once again is gonna look back at Ydin and be like, "You all right there, little girlie?"
Ydin at 8 HP. Just fine.
All right, we're almost there, kid. And she's gonna pull out her crossbow and she's gonna try her best to try and do some more damage.
They are the DPS of this session. They are doing all the damage. Oh boy, we're doing shit.
All right, Hlin does hit and does a little bit of damage. That's the end of her turn. Ydin, you're up.
This dragon's up by like 20 feet, right?
Yes, it's 20 feet in the air at the moment.
I can't reach it.
Do you have
fuck can I do?
javelins? You can throw javelins.
No, I don't.
Oh boy. Then,
Can I look for a javelin on the floor?
well,
Hold
Kapanuk has
on.
some
You
javelins.
know, actually, hold on, because there were tribal warriors nearby.
Yeah.
Yes, there are javelins, and don't forget, you could also use the wild candy.
Oh my god, thank you! I'm gonna eat one!
Oh,
You're gonna
my
eat one?
goodness!
Ah!
I'll eat it right now!
Okay, bonus action. Go for it.
Jump, 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 jump.
All right. Can
Nom,
you
nom,
roll
nom,
me a
nom.
D100, please?
Please don't cast fireball on your location. Please don't cast fireball on your location, please.
I love how I said that as a joke, and you immediately went for it.
You appeal to Cherry's innate nature of being chaotic.
Ha 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 ha. It's all part of my
Yippee!
master plan. 20. Hold on.
I don't
I
think
have
there's
multiple
a-
tables to.
Yeah, I don't think there's a.
I have
fireball.
multiple tables to choose from,
Yeah.
so give me a second.
Uh,
Yippee, yippee, yippee.
Oh wow, this one is a giant list of things.
okay.
Can you roll me a D8?
Oh.
For sure.
Okay.
2.
That's kind of amazing.
It's never
As
good when the
good
DM laughs
as-
like that.
As you reach for a nearby javelin to throw at the Chardalyn dragon, and as you reach down towards it, for some reason this javelin seems a lot smaller than it should be as your size has
did you get
increased.
bigger?
Oh, enlarged.
You got enlarged!
Okay.
As this
That's crazy.
Oh, your radius now is insanely large for your aura. But yeah, no, for sure, you're basically in the enlarged state. So you
I
can
have a
definitely
question.
throw.
How tall am I right now?
You're about I'd say like maybe 10, 15 feet tall.
And
Hilm
is firepower-
just looks at you and goes, "What the fuck?"
I had something up my sleeve. I didn't know what I had, but I had it. Okay, this thing is how far up in the area?
So
again? 20?
interestingly enough, oh, sorry. I saw the thing you sent me, Jerry. I'll send you that. So here's the interesting thing enough. You're about mechanically you should be 10 feet tall at this particular
Okay.
moment.
Okay.
I would say because this is crazy, if you want to take a jumping attack, I will
Yes!
allow you to
Yes!
make. I will allow you to make an athletics check.
Nice.
at this moment, DC's gonna be decently high because you are fully plated armor. But if you reach the DC, I will allow you to make 2 melee attacks. If you fail it, you still got your javelins.
100%.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually, rather than take 2 melee attacks, I would like to fucking just slam it down to ground it.
Oh, you want to ground it? Okay. You know
Yes.
what? I will say running speed, jumping. This will be contested athletics.
Nice.
Okay.
And I believe
do
you
this.
get advantage on this because you're in the enlarged state.
Yeah, and I also have, in case it fails, the bardic.
Yes.
Inspiration. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Right.
This is sick.
25 plus whatever. If do I
Well,
need
let's see. That's pretty good. Okay. If you bardic, it rolled really well. If you bardic and roll high enough, you will be able to ground
Oh,
it.
okay, come on, eight. Big money.
Big money,
Wait,
come
what's
on,
a
big
die?
bardic
What's a
roll.
die? What's a die?
1d8.
Okay. 3.
You reach the DC.
Holy shit! It rolled
You
28.
take-
Oh god.
Yeah,
damn.
you take a bite and you enlarge. Helm looks very confused as to what just transpired. You charge towards it, still gleaming with that prismatic armor. As you leap, the dragon just eyes widen a little bit as it was not expecting that, and you grab onto the Chardalyn dragon and you just drag it down, slamming into the ground. I am going to say it is actually in the grappled state at this moment, as you are holding on tightly, keeping this Chardalyn dragon on the floor. That was
go, baby.
That was
That's
epic.
huge.
That was huge.
Literally,
Let's
that was
go,
huge.
boys.
Oh God.
Play of the game.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Cherry? I think that's your turn. You did your bonus and your action and movement, right?
Sorry, I just wanna yell at your Viren for a moment. Can you tell me his full name?
Yes, it is.
The full name drop
Full
so you know
name.
you're pissed.
Viren. Oh God, I should have his full name. Viren. Yeah. Sorry.
No,
Give me a
it's
second. I have his
okay,
note.
That's okay.
Okay.
Viren, who gives a
You're
crap?
gonna do.
Yeah.
Viren, who
You're
gives
giving
a-
you're giving the Asian treatment right now.
Yeah. Full name.
Viren Karn Caster is his full name.
Oh, that's a good name to shout. Not gonna lie.
Viren Karn Caster.
Nice.
As she's fucking wrestling with this tail, she looks at Viren from over the houses and says, "Viren Carncaster, I swear to God, you leave me to die." Yeah, that's my turn.
Nice.
You see Viren hear you say that, and his entire state completely changes as you think his words, your words have held true, and he is just going to go straight for the dragon on his turn.
Okay.
He is
Good boy.
ignoring Ragnar. He's going to immediately take 6 points of damage. He is just running through that Chardalyn with no abandon. He is then going to take 2 swings with advantage. Well, they both hit. That's
Nice.
good.
Yippee!
Oh, that's a good chunk of damage. Let's see here. Oh, it's so close. It's
Oh,
so
no.
close. And he just stabs it into it. You see gears grinding into it, just. And it's almost like you could see pieces of the Chardalyn dragon are starting to fall apart at this particular moment. It is very much on death's door. Tribal Warriors are there. Garet's gonna take some shots. He is.
Garet, take the win. Be the champ.
Damn it, Garet! He can't hit this guy.
Oh no.
However, at the end of Garet's turn, the Chardalyn dragon is going to do its wing attack.
Oh.
So I am going to need dexterity saving throws for Kapanuk, Viren,
Kapanuk,
Ydin.
never gonna-
Oh yeah, Kapanuk, don't worry about. But more importantly,
Probably gonna die.
now here's the good thing: Hlin is going to get a +2 to this save because she's in your aura. So can you make a dexterity saving throw for please?
Yeah.
Wait, is the dragon considered grapple?
Yes, it can still do legendary
No,
actions.
no, but I know. But was it doing the legendary action with disadvantage because he's grapple, right?
That's not how this legendary
okay.
action works. If it was an attack, this is a dexterity saving
Got it.
throw.
Right.
See, Viren needs to make a dex saving
no,
throw.
Ydin.
Viren rolled well.
Uh,
Hlin, let's see, Hlin. Hlin actually succeeds because of your aura.
okay, nice.
But Ydin,
Yay.
you are gonna take the full brunt of this.
Oh no.
That's cool.
All right, so let me see how much damage you're gonna take.
Yeah. Oh no.
You are going to take 13 points of bludgeoning
Are
damage.
you still alive?
I'm down.
Oh no.
Down.
And the last thing you see is this look of shock and horror as Viren sees you go unconscious. You're still gonna remain in your enlarged state though. As you kind of
Okay.
crash into the ground, like pieces of cobblestone fly
Brie, save
all over
Ydin
the
first.
place. All right, that is the end of that legendary action.
Yeah.
Commoners are moving around.
Kapanuk is
Kapanuk.
last day
Kapanuk
save?
has this is a D20.
Yeah.
This is
He has a he has a date with the fate right now.
Yeah.
Let's see if he's alive or not.
Please.
D20. Let's go.
Oh.
Oh no!
Dies.
my
After
goodness.
all of those multiple death saves that he
Oh,
take,
God.
Kapanuk falls.
Oh,
One final grin, and simply says, "Get the job done, boys." And he is dead.
did. Oh.
I'm just gonna move this
07.
temporary. 07's
You know what?
indeed.
He died doing what he loved.
Yep.
Yeah.
He died fighting a dragon, which is
Yeah.
exactly what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It is now the Chardalyn.
I do want to ask. I could have healed him. This was an okay choice, right?
Yeah.
No, honestly, that seems
Yeah, that
honestly
seems
very
like his
narratively
route.
appropriate. Chardalyn
Yeah.
Dragon really doesn't like being slowed and grappled. Oh wait, no,
Well,
it's not grappled
it's not
anymore,
grappled
'cause,
anymore.
it is going to make its one attack on. Oh wait, no. More importantly, I have a D6 to roll.
Oh no. Oh
oh
no. Don't you dare, you asshole.
Version 5 or 6.
No.
Alrighty.
Oh no, it's a 5.
Well,
oh no.
good game, everybody.
GG.
All right.
Nice TPK.
Nice TPK. Oh boy.
I think it's gonna.
It's gonna blast, right? So
Jeez.
I'm gonna get hit. I know that.
You are gonna have cover.
I'm gonna
So
have
you're gonna
cover.
get. I'm gonna give you a +2
And
bonus
I
to
still have
this.
the resistance, so I hope.
And you
so.
still have the
Yeah.
resistance. So yes, Viren
Sorry.
is going. Viren. Okay, so Viren and Ragnar need to
Yep.
make.
Dex save.
Yep. Dex saves.
Come on. Oh boy, I fail. Yep. When it rains. it
Viren
pours.
rolled a natural 20.
Oh my god.
He is full of turmoil, and he is trying his best to try and redeem what little bit of honor he has,
Which is
fucking
nothing,
up
yeah.
in the middle of this fight, which is nothing.
Which is nothing. No honor. None. Nada.
All
All
right.
right. How much damage? I
I
have resistance.
Let's see.
so
Yeah. You do have resistance, which is good,
Yeah.
which is very good. So it is going to be 24 radiant damage halved for both of you.
Okay. So 12.
So 12.
Okay. Oh, that's. much
Viren
better.
is actually still up. Viren
35.
has 6 HP left.
Okay. I don't care.
Um,
I don't
but-
give
well,
a shit
that
about him. He's dead to me at this point.
I like to imagine Ragnar's like, oh, I just hate Viren so much. Why
Yeah.
would he do this to me? And so he's drinking my radiant
Yeah.
potion of resistance. The Chardalyn dragon, however, is going to use the last of its movement to fly up 45 feet.
Fucking.
So it is 45 feet in the air, and it does need to make a wisdom saving throw
Yep,
with
at the end.
advantage, but the minus to see
17.
a 4 and a 4.
Yes!
It is still
Yes!
slowed.
Oh god.
Despite
Yes!
everything, I can't get it to be unslowed.
Yes.
Aha.
Best
All right,
payoff.
Bree, it is your turn.
Bree,
What would you like to do?
Save
I need to double
save
check
Eden.
what-
Yes, I have a solution.
How many? Wait, quick question. How many people are down?
Eden.
Currently, Eden is the only one who's unconscious. You are smart enough to look at Kapanuk's body. Kapanuk is fully
Yeah.
dead.
So what you told me I heard fighting here in the building. Oh fuck! I feel like I have to start helping with the dragon.
Save
Second
Eden.
blood.
You
Quick.
do what you think is most appropriate. You know Eden is unconscious on the
Yeah, she
ground.
can't
You
take
know
another
people
hit.
are in the building. You have to kind of decide whether or not you think somebody will be able to. I will say this: the dragon's on death's door. It is pretty damn close to death.
I can
And you
finish
think
it.
a couple
Just heal or save someone.
Yeah, I'll just. Yeah, don't worry. I got the half healing word.
Bro. I'm chill.
What, bro?
Trust in nat 20.
I have healing
Oh.
word as a bonus action. You're
Yeah.
fine. I have a healing word. At 60 feet, I can just heal you.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay,
What?
healing word
Yes, nice.
across the winds.
9
9.
healing.
All right,
Thank
9
you.
HP. And where are you going, Bree?
You know, what? I'll just run through the fire. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm gonna run through the
dexterity
fire.
saving throw. DC's not high.
Okay. 25.
Oh, boy,
you don't take
dug
any.
it.
Once again, there's that moment of fear
Fire
as these
dancer.
flames are obviously an emotional trigger for you. But you power through. You are on lock, and you make your way through the flames. Where would you like to go?
5. I have 5 movement left. Do I hear?
Yep.
What do I?
Yes,
Where do I hear?
you see them in there. It seems like there's a older woman who is stuck underneath some rubble, and the husband is trying to get them out.
Oh wait, can I do this? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. How heavy is the thing?
I will say narratively, with the 2 of your strength combined, you at the end of this turn will be able to free her.
Okay, I'll do that then. And is there anyone else in the building? I asked them.
Currently, you ask them. This goes. I think we were the last ones.
All right. If there's anyone left, can you two help them?
I'll try. We'll do what we can.
Alright.
I promise. Thank you so much.
Okay. And then I just say like, oh crap, that's my action, right?
That's kind of your full turn. Yeah. So
yeah, that's my turn. I'll come back to help you guys.
All right, Ragnar, it is your turn. You're in the building. What would you like to do?
I will move to see it to where I was. I will try something. Hold on. Okay. How much do I need? Let me take a look at this because I need to do this right. Okay, I need. That should be enough. Okay, I can do this. I can do this sorcery point if I make it. Okay. I'm creating. So it's two plus. Okay. I will do this convoluted, transferring my sorcery power. I will, make, using my 2nd level spell slot, transform it into pure sorcery energy so that I have 6
Okay.
sorcery point. And then I'm
Okay.
gonna use 5 of them and to make a 3rd level spell slots. And then, you know what's coming. I'm gonna condense all my energy and just say, go to hell, you beast. And I throw a fireball at it. It's in the midair, so I don't need to worry about collateral.
Okay.
And because of that, I'm gonna use the remaining sorcery point to twin it to make it bigger. So that
Yeah,
it's a
go for
4th
it.
level fireball. Yeah. I don't.
Roll the damage first. I want to see.
Oh,
Okay.
the damage is not great. That's all. Everything is 1. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah. Fucking 23. I guess. DC is
Music
17.
change. You did it. You did it. The music change.
I hope.
Regnar,
Yeah.
you look towards the Chardalyn dragon. Pieces are falling down below. You see Ydin getting ready for another strike, Hlin shouting out something towards it. You see Viren trying to compose himself. You see Brandon getting ready with his bow. You see the village covered in smoke and flame. You point your hand towards the sky and you let that fireball fly as it glints and gleams like a piercing rocket towards the chest of this Chardalyn dragon. It seems that the Chardalyn dragon reaches up to cast another radiant blast towards you, its eyes gazed towards. And as it reaches to power up, the sound of it charging, that little fireball makes it into the chest cavity, and this explosion lights up the sky above Targos as one final death cry from the Chardalyn dragon echoes across all of Icewind Dale.
Oh boy.
You see it slam into the ground, finally defeated. And with that, you take a sigh of relief, and you hear in the back of your head Zangoran say, "Good job, kid."
I just sigh and I just slump to the ground. I'm so tired.
And you definitely deserve that rest.
Yeah.
And with that, we are out of combat. Congratulations, you beat this insanely hard boss.
Oh fuck. Oh
Good
boy.
job, guys.
All right. I will bring you to let's see here. Where are you, Targos? Targos? Sorry, just I'm trying to get you to the
it's
proper
fine,
map.
It's fine. We need a
Hey,
moment
man.
of silence.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know a lot happened in that fight for sure.
It's probably going to be the quietest short rest we've ever had.
Yeah. Long rest, you mean? I'm all out. I have nothing left. Oh.
I'm gonna make use of my gargantuan size to maybe just scare away some Durgar.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I will say for the purposes of this,
Yeah.
it looks like there's not.
Yeah.
I think the Dwargar probably saw what happened, and then they were like,
Fuck it.
yeah,
We're out.
That ain't happening.
Yeah.
No.
Oh boy.
All right. Just don't mind me for a couple
No,
seconds.
no.
Roll
Take your
20s being a little
Don't worry.
argumentative with me.
Yeah, take
I'm
your
trying
time.
to get you guys back to why can't I get you back to
No, we see the transforming. Yeah, the loading screen. Yay, we're back. Oh, but the dragon is still flying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why can I not? It's not letting me go back to the other. Wait, hold on.
You got it.
I gotta figure out how
Yeah,
to.
don't worry.
There should be. Is there a button to just say move everybody to a particular page?
There
Because
should be like a little bookmark.
Yeah.
oh, there we
you
go.
can just-
There we
yeah.
go. There, I fixed it.
Yeah,
I fixed
yeah,
it. That's not even the right spot. Never mind.
Yeah, okay.
Let me try that again.
Oh, good.
All right, you should see the
Yeah,
town of Targos.
yeah, we're
correct?
seeing the town. Oh boy.
Oh, okay. Thank
It's so
God.
good to be back. Oh boy.
Which
Did
one was
you
the
have any
old guy
casualties from
who
the gang?
died doing what he loved?
Kapanuk.
Kapanuk.
Yeah, Kapanuk.
I'll grab.
Portrait
You know what?
was his.
I'll grab his picture.
Yeah.
I'll grab his picture.
And he's not
Uh,
old.
you
He's
should remove
like
it.
middle age, I guess. I don't know.
He was an older Goliath.
Actually, for Kapanuk, can I does he have like a necklace of a bear or something? You said he came from the bear tribe, right?
He certainly does.
I'm just going to just something that's his. I am gonna keep it, and if I do run to another tribesman, I will tell him about his story so that it can relay back to the tribe.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, Justin,
Alright.
you were a little Megatron E. Do you want to try to refresh? I don't know.
You were a little Megatron-y, Justin.
yeah.
It's
And you were-
if you want to
It's
just do a quick
yeah.
rejoin.
It's just my internet.
Oh, okay.
I can't do anything
Yeah.
about
Oh,
got it,
okay,
got
sorry,
it, got it.
sorry.
No,
That's
no,
okay.
It's
not the end of the world,
Discord.
it just-
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. Sorry that I'm taking a second to get everything set up,
no.
guys.
We needed it. We
I'm
needed it.
also trying to process everything that just
You know what?
just
This is a
happened.
good time. I need to go use the washroom. Yeah, I'll be back real quick.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So I will say okay, getting back on track. Brie, you very quickly just pick up that you pick up the sort of like the tribal the bear tribe kind of like sigil that was around Kapanuk's head, and you kind of pocket that, and you think that if you see any other of the bear tribe, you will pass on that story that he fought bravely, and he fought to protect people, and he got the glorious death he probably wanted.
Yep.
And I would like to ask, Brandon, what are you doing in this moment now that the smoke is cleared?
Well, now that this monster is finally dead, I'm gonna be putting my bow away. I'm gonna be seeing if there's anybody who needs help.
Okay. So you kind of walk around, and you see Owen with a wheelbarrow. He was like the sad guy, and he just says, "Oh, hey guys, all my plants are dead, but at least I'm not.
Aw.
Aww.
I did save one though," and he does seem like he shows his pocket, and there is a very small sunflower that he seems to have been
Aw.
growing.
That's good.
I'm back. Yep.
Do you need any help? I don't know what I can do, but you guys certainly have inspired me to try and help where I can.
Help the townsfolk, I guess.
Find if there's anyone else who needs to be dug out.
Okay. Maybe you can help me with those two. And you actually see down the street, there appears to be an older man who's got his legs underneath some rubble, who's just shouting, "Get me out of here!"
Yeah.
And as you kind of approach, you see Hlin kind of walk over with her pipe, kind of give you a little shoulder check in the shoulder, and goes, "Well, we made it out of this alive, old man. I wasn't sure for a moment."
Yeah, Brandon's just gonna nod, ponder his head.
Here, let's go help the whippersnapper over there.
Yeah.
And Hlin is going to help you.
Oh, by the way,
is it?
the Chardalyn's the Chardalyn's were still there, right? We should,
Oh, there's Chardalyn glass everywhere
Yeah, we
right
should
now.
kind of collect them and not let anyone else. touch
Do you
them.
wanna
Yeah, I'll
start
clean
with that?
up. I'll clean up the Chardalyn debris, I guess.
And you see Garet is actually helping you with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and what were you? Sorry, you were gonna say something, Brie?
I said same. Like,
Yeah.
just help with the town.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see Brie, Ragnar, and Garet are starting to just clean up the Chardalyn, just trying to get it out of the town.
Yeah, I'll try
As it
to
is a hazard.
collect them and just make sure no one else, not the townsfolk, will get in close with them, so they don't get affected. And I'll tell Viren to stay away because he's not in his right self.
Yeah, well, I think Ydin and Viren are gonna have
Yeah.
a scene, which we'll get to in a second.
Oh.
And I will say, it's because it seems like Ragnar, Brie, and Brandon are all helping out in the town. You do learn some information. One of the more interesting things is that while you guys have been gone, Torga, the kind of shady, like businesswoman, she had finished that dock that she wanted to kind of help her business flourish throughout Icewind Dale. It sounded like Hobbs immediately got everybody to evacuate onto those boats. It seemed like she was gonna try and just use it to escape by herself, but Hlin seemed to just like punch her in the face and just take the boats to get the people out.
Oh, I love her.
So weirdly, Brandon's deal that he made all those sessions ago did have a payoff in that regard. As it seems like with the boats, they were able to get a lot of civilians out of Targos. You see Garet goes into further detail saying that he did send his husband and his loyal companion boy on that boat. And despite his husband's interjections, and he's just hoping that Keegan is all right, and kind of looks out towards the lakeside. You do learn, unfortunately, that Calvin, the priest that was originally slotted to be the sacrifice of Targos, did die in the attack. It seemed like he was trying to save somebody, and the rubble caved in onto him. The one thing you do take solace, and I think this is a big thing for a lot of the party, is that your actions and your initiative to go straight after this thing and not rest saved a lot of lives. However, in the distance, you do see smoke billowing from what you believe is a couple other 10 towns, but you do take some solace that this attack would have been
much worse,
far worse if you guys had not.
How far away from is 10 towns from that Dwargar fortress?
Distance-wise, I think it's about...
Yeah, as the crow flies.
Sorry about that, guys. I will get you a number. From Targos, it's... from Targos, it's 19.5 miles.
Yeah. The dragon didn't stop. We rested, but the dragon didn't stop. The dragon just flowed.
Yeah, so I was wondering if that thing just straight up teleported.
No, the dragon, because you guys took essentially an hour of a short rest. And you get the sense with this dragon's movement speed and having no hindrance in the sky, it moved really fast. The one thing that you do take solace in, Brandon, is there is no smoke coming from the direction of Caer Konig.
Okay. Yeah.
So you don't think that the dragon. You know what? Because you're a 10 townser, I will say you look in the distance, and it does seem like there is smoke coming from Goodmead and Dugan's Hole, which are two 10 towns you never visited. So in that regard, you think that, all right, well, at least my home of Caer Konig seems to have not been affected by the dragon attack, and you kind of have a little sigh of relief. But you continue to help. You continue to do what you can in the battlefield as you can. But I think now is an appropriate time. It seems like Ydin is searching for Viren at this moment, who is not with the party.
Oh, where is he?
I'm assuming
He's probably
you're
running back to the Dwargar fortress.
I'm assuming you're gonna look for Viren at this moment, Ydin.
Oh yeah, she's got a bone to pick with him. She's like swinging her crystal warhammer around. Viren, where are you?
Oh, it's even worse.
All right.
She's not
so
shouting
you find what appears to be Viren like throwing stuff in a room that's been damaged from the attack, almost like he's searching for something desperately.
She's gonna go Asian mom on him.
Yeah.
But you enter the room.
Yeah. She is immediately just gonna she's gonna make her presence known. She's gonna kick the door. She's gonna like throw like furniture to the ground.
Yeah.
She's gonna say, "What the fuck was that?"
What do you want from me? All right, I tried to kill the dragon.
Viren, if you're asking me that question, I don't know what's going on in your head right now. You and I, we trained for this. You don't leave anyone to die, much less me. How many times have we been on missions together, huh? How many times have we had each other's back?
I did this for us. Don't you see? With that Chardalyn dragon, we could call the shots. We don't have to do what St. Trina is telling us to do all the time. She would not be able to put a hold on us. All right? I'm sorry for a moment. I just didn't know what to do. I thought I had the crown. I was thinking about the future. All right? I'm done pretending. I've waited long enough. I won't let anyone hover above me like they have control. You weren't around for this, but I wasn't given a choice by St. Trina. She knew for what I did, it was either the gallows or save her. I was just a kid. I was weak, pathetic, and she put her boot against my head like I was some mongrel. So I waited. I learned what I could. I got stronger. I rose those ranks, and she just thinks I'm her toy soldier. Well, she's going to regret that. And Regnar can't control it, Brie can't control it, but I can. I've held this chunk of Chardalyn, I'm fine. I can resist it, and I can use to put St. Trina in her place. And then we could actually do some genuine good in Icewind Dale, and our home, for once.
I'm gonna punch him.
Yeah. You just slam your gauntlet into his face, and you know it hits hard, and he just is kind of like, oh sorry, yeah.
I'm gonna say to him, "You fucking stupid piece of shit! It's one thing to have a vendetta against the very person who raised us. It's another to never tell me any of this. I thought you trusted me."
I do trust you, but I didn't know how to bring this up. It's not something. How could I bring this up to the golden child, Ydin? All right, you were always her favorite, and yeah, even now I see you going farther than I can. But with the Chardalyn crown, I could finally be on top, and I wouldn't have anyone ever looking down on me again. But there were moments where you were the only one who made me forget my vendetta, the only one who made me forget my dream, and I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know how to be happy. I just know how to be strong. And it starts with having the bigger sword.
Eden's gonna hug him and say, "You don't need it. You don't need it. If you want to leave this life, you can. You don't need to hurt her. Because I'll do it for you."
He is hit with a tidal wave of emotion, and Viren just sinks to the ground, and he does hug you back, and he just says, "I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do."
Well, it's okay. Why don't we just take this night, tell me what all your plans are, and let's breathe for a moment, yeah? Let's rest.
Okay. I could do that. And before he kind of like leaves, he does kind of grab your hand and he says, I didn't want to leave you during that fight. And I'm ashamed that I even for a second did. Because I don't know what would happen if you died.
It's gonna take more than that to kill me. And if I did die, I would fucking haunt your ass.
I'd probably deserve it. And a little kind of tear mark across his face. And this is a very important factor. This is the only time Viren has ever showed this level of vulnerability in front of you. But
She's gonna just... We're gonna stay here for a bit, just so that he can cry a little bit more. And when he feels ready, we can go out.
all right. Take
Can
that
I
moment.
actually? Oh, sorry.
What were you gonna say, Brie?
No, I just want to say, if possible, can I have a conversation with Brandon and Ragnar while we're cleaning up the town?
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, while we're, like, all three of us are together, I kind of look towards the three, and I just say, so, since we're cleaning out the town of all of this, we still have a big responsibility on our hands. What do we do with the crown?
Well, it might sound crazy from me, but I kind of want to destroy it.
Destroying it, I am also of that thought. It's whatever uses it may have, there's too many risks that come with it. Too much destruction, too much power. It will corrupt. Brandon, what say you?
I'm assuming
Hello?
Brandon contemplates
Yeah.
the thought of what to do next.
No, he already knows what he wants to do next. Once he makes sure Targos is fine, he wants to go back to the Dwargar and basically rob them because they have
God.
Money!
they went after his family.
Money!
They crossed the line,
That's how.
and he
That's how he said.
also wants to take care of the problems that Cassidy had at the farm.
All right, that's fair enough.
Well, one thing you do know is that you also think of Cassidy, and you know she's probably going to be making her way to Caer Konig.
Yeah.
And the thought does cross your mind that you also, despite there being no smoke in Caer Konig, the one thing that you do think about is that there was a lot of hidden agents in Targos, and that could mean that there were other agents in Caer Konig. So you think that
Actually-
perhaps... Oh, sorry, yes?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I'll Bree has something to say to Brandon after that.
I'm just for detail's sake, you do think that checking up on Caer Konig is another possibility. You do think that there is definitely a gold mine of resources that you could pillage from Sunblight, from the dungeon. You just don't know when is the most appropriate time to go and do that. But that is an option. I just wanted to relay that information. But what were you going to say, Brie?
No, I do look towards Brandon and I say, after the fights we've had, I think I'm strong enough to do a particular dance. One that will bless your farm for a year. One that will make it prosperous.
Oh.
You won't need to pillage. You just need the land.
I'm going to take.
Well,
look.
I'm still pro pillage. No one cares for Duragar. But I mean, it's...
What do you mean? What they helped us?
No.
Like after everything.
No. I mean the Duragars, not the villagers, of course.
No, the Duragar back in the fort.
Bree's pointing out that remember the Dragar who actually helped you. They're not.
I know.
all-
No.
like-
I'm saying we pillage
Oh,
the other side.
The
Not-
evil one.
Yeah,
The
not the
evil
ones.
ones.
Yeah,
What?
okay.
They helped us, I
was
know.
gonna-
Not the
I'm
faction
going
that
to
helped
be a
us.
nice DM,
Yeah.
and I am going to give you some very useful information.
Okay.
If you go back to Sunblight, it is probably going to be mostly empty. Because
Yeah, that's
one of the
fair.
information pieces you did not learn is that Grandolpha did not want to actually be on the surface. She wanted to go back to the Underdark.
Oh.
Everything that everything valuable they had, they probably just brought back with them. Well,
So-
point still stands.
Yeah.
I do have something for Brandon's farm.
Okay.
What do you have?
I'm excited. I don't know. I also don't know what you have.
I actually took this because I thought it'd be such an interesting spell to take at my level up.
Okay.
Especially in Icewind Dale, I took plant growth.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
So I can bless like
plants.
half a mile
Yeah.
of land and soil to yield more,
Harvest. Yeah.
because I know you're for harvest. I don't know if it'll particularly help you just because it also feels like, well, you're not exactly a farm. You're
You're a
A
ranch.
ranch.
you're a ranch.
What does-
yeah.
Yeah. So plant growth, you said. What? I'm looking that spell up right now.
I can click it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually curious because I might also make a DM call too if I look at it.
Oh, by the way,
It's
DM,
like all
I'll ask you
plants in a
something
half
later.
mile radius centered on a point. Like the plants yield twice the normal amount of food when harvested.
Yeah, enrichment. All
So
plants
you're-
in the half mile
So
radius.
food is
I-
like times 2.
I would say, Brie and Brandon, if you cast plant growth, 365 days. Damn. Okay. Yep. I would say that would yield quite a bountiful harvest. And you think that if Brie does this will slash a huge chunk of debt that your family.
Yeah, it's only for
anticipates.
half a mile. If we space it out properly, depending on how much land you actually own, I can enrich them all. Just
Brandon
give me a
actually
couple
owns
days.
quite a
Yeah.
chunk of land.
Yeah, half
Bro,
mile radius.
I can make you the premier potato farmer.
It is.
Potato farmer, potato lord.
Yeah.
Your
boy.
exports will go crazy.
Yeah.
We will feed the bison. They will grow big
Not
and
just the
strong.
bison. You can feed everyone.
Everyone. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, all Kirkonik.
So yeah, I can do this for you.
All right. That is absolutely a plan.
Is Brandon down for that?
Yeah, you know what? But you know what? That's fine. I mean, he was mentally preparing himself to go back and massacre a bunch of midgets. But right now, now that he has as an alternative to that, he'll take it.
All right,
All
I got
right.
you. I got you. And then I'll go, and then I will not do it for other towns because, can't make competition out here, guys.
All the 10 town, like the speakers go,
Yeah.
hey, Bree.
They don't need to know it was me. They don't need to know it's me.
Buddy.
What happened?
But yeah, you do have that option. So you discuss that as a possible thing.
by the way-
you do have a place to stay. Oh, sorry, what were you gonna say, Ragnar?
Sorry. Finish what you were saying. I want to ask something. I want to ask Zenkorn something. Yeah, just finish.
You know what? Yeah, ask away. I'm curious.
All right. Since we have this large chunk of Chardalyn, including the crown, we need to, displace it or, destroy them. I want to ask Zenkorn, can we, you were sealed in the seal before you were in first contact with it. Can we make something out of it that exclude its toxicity and make something that benefits us?
Zangorn thinks for a moment and he says, I'm afraid that is most likely not possible. And at this point, the thoughts that you had about destroying the Chardalyn crown, I am in very much agreement of.
Okay.
This Chardalyn has cost too much and done. The Chardalyn has scarred Icewind Dale in more ways than you could possibly imagine. I would be more than happy to help you in whatever means necessary of destroying this crown and at least getting rid of the Chardalyn shards that were littered across Targos.
How do we destroy the crown though? It's magical. Like,
Well, you would be surprised, but you have a means to do it yourself.
okay.
That's the thing about dragons. They tend to play by their own rules.
Interesting. Well,
Yeah, he kind of implies that if you were to cast your dragon's fire breath,
Okay.
you could melt down the Chardalyn and
Oh.
actually destroy it.
nice. Oh, I guess we'll do it later.
Oh, thank God that's an alternative. I
Yeah.
was about to suggest we go back to the shipwreck and find the dragon that hates magic and be
Yeah.
like, hey, yo, can you destroy this for us?
No,
real
no, no.
quick?"
If you bring that up, I'll bring all the Chardalyn's and corrupt it and just toss it at her. We killed one, might as well kill another.
Guys, we need to go back to the ship. Remember all the loot we had to leave behind?
Yeah,
No,
so
but,
many
like, he
loot.
hates magic. We'll
No,
show it.
no.
Yo, we hate this too. Can you destroy it, my guy?
Yeah,
I feel like she
yeah.
will
No,
just
for
be
sure.
corrupted by the magic.
Actually,
I think she might be
she'll
mad for
pissed.
other
She'll be-
reasons.
She'll be pissed you brought this here and she'll melt us all. All right. Well, if you can
yeah.
burn it with dragon's breath, then
Yeah. I
yeah,
tell that to the
do it.
party, I guess. I was just like, then going.
Then let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, so you start collecting the Chardalyn, and Ragnar, you know that there's a good spot outside of town where, as long as you pile it all into one, you
Yeah.
could basically make a pseudo pyre.
Yeah, I still need to
And,
rest
and-
before I
and-
cast any spells. Just saying.
Oh, so we have to wait.
You know
for,
what?
like, a
You know
day.
what? You relay that, and the remaining guards that are still alive are gonna just keep an eye on it, and they're gonna tell people have a
Not
white
to-
berth. You
yeah,
know.
not to get close at all.
At this moment, you see Ydin and Viren had been walking around the town, kind of like keeping, at least like Viren's trying to keep his mind busy, and I think Viren actually does talk to you, Ydin, and say, "I don't know what should I do? Should I apologize? I don't know
Yes.
what. Oh, okay. All right. Well, what it looks like they're heading towards the tavern. Why don't we meet there, and I'll explain a
Pay
couple
for all their
things.
drinks.
There's a second where he wants to argue against using his gold, but he's like, "I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my best friend's advice because she seems to be very correct."
Not.
Very true.
All
Very
right.
true.
And we're literally
But eventually,
down on gold. so-
Eventually, Brandon, Ragnar, Brie, you make your way to one of the taverns where you could get at least some rest. Tomorrow, you know that you'll have to deal with the Chardalyn.
Yeah.
You do see Viren appears to be paying the barkeep some gold for food and drinks. And he just kind of sits down and he just looks at the party and he just says, "Look, I'm sorry. I was a dick
Wait,
during the
you
fight."
guys hear something? I don't know. Like it sounds like a dead man talking. I don't know.
This is the first time we'll
I'm
be
gonna reach
kinda-
over and smack Regnar just upside the head.
Yeah, you just
Just like a little pop.
whack.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then Brie actually, like, while is sort of on like Brandon's side, can just look towards looks
Viren?
towards Viren and just say like, "You're going to have to do a bit more explaining than that."
Fine. I guess you guys are owed an explanation. Me and Eden work for this order called the Order of Saint Trina. She's kind of a bit of a religious figure back in our hometown.
Viren told us that, right? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you know the gist.
Eden told
You
us
know,
that, yeah.
Eden's told you a little bit about that.
Okay.
You know, Eden and I are both, we don't have parents, so we were picked up. And before I met Eden, I had my own thing going. I actually was a bit of a leader for people who like to acquire things.
Yeah.
I'll just put it at that.
Thieves. Totally get it.
Yeah. And when I was young, I needed to prove myself. to the people that I wasn't a weakling. And one day, a paladin of St. Trina came along and took out the entire operation. And I was given a choice. I was either going to serve her or I was going to be hanged.
Okay.
Also, Justin, just
Oh, sorry.
turn
I'm
myself down. Sorry. But he goes into further detail and he says, so we trained and we took our oaths and yeah. I'll say it. Eden's the best paladin I've ever seen. She's courageous, she's kind, she doesn't crack under pressure. And yeah, I'm a little bit jealous of her. And I want to one day be as strong as her, but I don't know if I can.
Raise a mug and I just say, are you sure just the best paladin? It doesn't, that's not an only descriptor for Eden. I kind of just like dreamt out of my
I'm gonna just reach over and smack Brie now.
Yep. Nice.
Double kill.
Double
slap,
kill.
slap.
me and Regnar splattered on the table.
On the table.
But
Face down in your food.
Yeah.
But Viren says, look, I wanted to have something that was strong enough to combat her. And yeah, and my stupidity, I thought that the Chardalyn dragon was the thing I'd been looking for. And yeah, I've been thinking about this for a very, very long time. So when I had the crown, I was thinking I could use it, get it to fly away, and then maybe when things calm down, I could go and deal with St. Trina and kind of get back at her for putting her boot on my head for so long. And then when I didn't have it in my pack, I kind of freaked the fuck out. So yeah.
You know what? This is like Ragnar being serious right now. He just looks at him and just says, I totally get the feeling of being, like with powerful forces down your head or whatever. So, I think I can say that on behalf of the group. We'll help you, I guess, because Eden's also in the order. We want to make sure she's safe. So, yeah.
After all, we have just proved that this dragon is not the strongest in the realm.
Yep, we killed it, so
Brandon
that
is
means we're better than it. So, yeah, you have a higher chance with us.
Brandon.
Yeah. Sorry, Ben. You were saying?
Yeah, Brandon is going to say, you feel like you were forced into it, like it was a choice between your life and your freedom, and you regret choosing giving up your freedom. Is that it?
Maybe it's a little bit of that. I think the biggest thing I regret is that I wasn't strong enough to tell her no. I wasn't strong enough to get away when I could. Because, yeah, maybe I could have just left. I could have just left the order. I'd sneak out during the night.
That's not what I meant.
Then what do you
When
mean?
the paladin killed your thieves guild and had you at sword point, they offered you a choice. They would take your life or your freedom. You said you chose to keep your life. Do you regret not being able to say no back then?
He takes a long pause after you kind of explain that, and he says, I don't know. I honestly don't know. All I know is that I've lived this long and I've seen things and I've accomplished things. And whatever I may or may not have thought in the past, I don't want to be this version of myself anymore. It's shitty. I want to be better, but I don't know if I can. Maybe I can't, but I'm going to be damned if I don't try.
What is better to you?
Better is somebody who at least doesn't put my friends in danger. Better is somebody who, I don't know, maybe it's a little bit more like her. And looks at Eden.
Yeah, Brandon is going to nod. He's going to say. And he's going to just say, in that case, you should re-examine your motives. You wanted the crown because you felt you could use it to break free. And that is ultimately a selfish motive. You were doing it for you. Not because Saint Trina was somehow manipulating you. Not because you discovered, oh, she's evil. But because you wanted it for you. If you want to be more like her, you should learn to be a little less self-focused and more concerned with the troubles of others. The Chardalyn played on that. During the fight, you were more interested in beating up Regnar, not because he did something to you, not because he deserved it, but because you felt he had something that you believed rightfully belonged to you. And yet not because you wanted to use this thing to help others or to control the dragon and drive it off or bring it down so we could slay it, but because you wanted to use it for your own ends. This is what happened. We can't change it, but you can learn from this. And you can try to be better by learning to be more focused on helping others. You do that, you will find the strength and freedom you crave.
What he said.
He just nods. Just listening. Brandon, I want to give you inspiration because you read him like a book.
Nice.
All right, thank you. Yeah,
You perfectly, you perfectly described a lot of his motivations and even stuff that he hasn't fully come to terms with. So absolute inspiration for you right now.
Can I also add something to that? Just not as long. I do look towards Viren. I just do say that. You know, I also struggle with doing good most of the time. After all the centuries I've wandered these snowy plains, I can tell you that, Viren, being a good person or goodness is not a state of being. It's not an adjective. It's not who you are, it's what you do. To be good is not, you don't start as a good person. You become a good person by doing good. And even if you don't think you're a good person, the more you keep doing it, you'll eventually become good. Or maybe you never do, but at least you know you do good things.
Like they said, fake it till you make it. I think that's what the saying goes. Yeah.
He does kind of chuckle and he says, all right, well, I appreciate you guys listening to me. And honestly, I have a lot to think about. And I know actions speak louder than words. So I'm going to try.
So are you both of you still going to be gathering Chardalyn shards? Or what's your plan now?
Viren actually kind of looks at Eden and kind of goes, I don't know, Eden. I'm not going to lie. I don't think I want anything to do with Chardalyn for a while now.
Eden, takes a moment and says, sorry, can I think about this for a bit? Because while I hate what she did to my best friend and what she's likely doing to a lot of other paladins in the order, she's still someone who raised me. I just need to think a little bit.
You see Viren go, I think that's more than fair. I think we're all exhausted after that. We did a good thing today. I think we need some rest. And I think Ragnar, you said you need some rest so that you could destroy the crown.
Well, wait. I didn't tell him that.
Yeah,
Well,
but we
he-
told the guards. we told the guards
told
to
the
gather.
guards.
and
Well,
we'll prepare for
he's
next
smart
day.
enough to kind of assume that like
We have it.
Is that the plan? Is destroy the crown tomorrow?
Destroy
I
the
guess.
Chardalyn.
I mean, he's
yes.
not gonna.
Yes, we'll see. We'll see.
I
still.
swear to God, Ragnar. If
No, no,
you
no, I will-
try,
no, no, no,
I
I-
destroy
okay.
it and pocket
No,
it.
no, no, no,
I'm
I'm not
lose
gonna do
my
that.
mind.
No, DM. Okay.
Yes.
I know that he is remorseful now, but
Mhm.
with the large pile of Chardalyn outside, who's to say he might change his mind? He was under the influence
That
the
you
whole
know
time.
what? That's a fair. You're being a little
Yeah.
guarded. You were smart enough to know that he's being earnest, but you're also
Yeah.
like, this Chardalyn really sucks.
Really,
it
yeah,
really
really
brings
fucks
out the
things up.
worst in people.
Yeah. So yeah, I would say we will deal with it tomorrow morning. So for now, everyone should just go to bed.
All right. So if you guys want to, you can take a long rest.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yes,
All right.
finally.
Yes.
Ragnar's
Just an
like,
added
please give me
detail,
my
I
space.
know we make it to the next day, but like, can we just have it so like Brie just like kind of keeps eye on the crown and no one steals it?
Yeah.
No,
other
of
person.
course.
Yeah,
of
okay,
course.
Yeah.
I will say, for the purposes of the narrative, you do not have to worry about anyone stealing the
Yeah.
crown.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
One thing you do see
Mm-hmm.
the next day, though, is the boats return.
Okay.
And it seems like now that they have word that the dragon has been defeated, it seems like the townsfolk that were evacuated are returning home. And one of the things you do see as you wake up for your day is you see Keegan run into the arms of his husband.
Oh.
And there's a little dog
Aw.
walking by, hopping and giving like lots of licks and
Yep.
kisses,
Aw.
and them being reunited. You see,
I pet the dog. Just saying. Yeah.
he is happy to get pet.
Yep.
And
Always pet the dog.
you also see what appears to be Hobbs walking over and talking to you as the party and says, I can't even begin to thank you for what you guys did.
Oh, we kind of need to do it. It's-
Yeah, we kind
Yeah.
of. We were fighting it. We were in the middle of battle with it,
It was
but it
loose
did
end.
escape.
Yep.
So, yep.
It looked like it was damaged, and I have a feeling if you had not damaged it the way that you guys did, there would be a lot more casualties. Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be honest, we didn't expect something like that just to happen. So,
Yeah.
if we were better prepared, maybe it wouldn't have gotten out. Anyway,
Well, I'm just glad we had those boats. That's the one thing I'm glad Torga did before she died.
Yeah. Oh, she died? Good.
No, she did not survive.
I don't really like her, just saying.
I did not like her either. The only thing I will say is that creating those docks was a good idea. And it gave us the opportunity to evacuate people that we would not have had the ability to. But I am going to miss my old friend. And he kind of looks in the distance, and you think that he's thinking of Calvin.
Yeah. He's out in the better place.
Peace.
He's with his god right now, so.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to do a bit of a burial of those who passed. We'll have to get that planned and sorted. I know that you said this Chardalyn,
It's not good.
you had it.
Yeah.
It's not good. I'm assuming you have a way of disposing it.
Yep.
Correct.
We're doing it right now.
we do now.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. I will. Hlin and I will keep the townsfolk busy with other tasks. I would prefer this to be dealt with quietly.
Yep. We're doing it outside the town, and make sure no one gets close or try to take a piece out of it. It's really dangerous. Just saying.
Understood. If you guys need anything, let me know. I will do what I can. There's a lot of rebuilding that will need to be done in the next couple of weeks, maybe even months.
Take your time. Yep.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
he nods and he walks away with his cane. So, Ragnar, are you going to destroy?
Yes, we
the
out.
Chardalyn
I'm
crown.
gonna destroy everything thing, including the
and
slivers.
all the
I
shards
throw
that
the
get
crown in. I just chuck it in there and let it burn.
Yeah, including the
Mhm.
slivers I had with me, the 6 slivers I got,
Yeah.
previously.
You just dump it all into
Yeah.
one big pile.
And also
And
the mines, the minerals that were under, Brandon's home. So we'll deal with it later.
that
yeah.
will have to be
We'll deal with it
dealt
later.
with
Just
on a
saying.
separate
Yeah,
matter.
it has to be
But
mined,
yes,
and
that,
then, yeah.
that might be something you may want to consider. Although honestly, you guys may want to go to Kaer Konig next.
Yeah.
that might be the next.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so once we're
attack.
done here, we're gonna go to Karakona.
Yeah.
And once we do, I
We need
have
to
some-
block the entrance for the door guards too.
Yeah.
I think we already did that.
We did, but it's a temporary solution. I blowed it with fireball or something. It's not a.
Also,
permanent
Regnar, you're gonna cast Dragon's Breath,
Yes,
correct?
I'm gonna cast
Okay.
Dragon's Breath. I inhale, and this time I exhale into. Let's see what I can do. I'm gonna. Oh, this will be interesting. I exhale, and it's a giant puddle of acid,
Okay, acidic.
acidic.
And it kind of now, and there is a moment before you cast that spell, your eyes kind of wander towards the Chardalyn crown, and
I
the
spit on
thoughts of what the thoughts of the power that it gave you kind of linger for a moment, but
Oh, dear.
you defeated that dragon on your own without the crown atop your head.
I just
And
mutters.
it's time to put.
I just mutters.
Mhm.
Your powers bend to me,
Mm,
and just.
and
spit on
you spit and melt the Chardalyn crown into a thick goop,
Yep.
and it is no more.
Yep.
And you take solace that at least the town of Targos does not have to worry about the influence of Chardalyn.
All right, and I kind of buries it with the, dirt, so make sure no one tried to take the scoop. You saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one's gonna come up
Yeah,
with a shovel.
kind of
I
pile
can still
basket.
use it, guys.
Yep.
But yeah, so the Chardalyn has been dealt with.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to assume you guys are going to make your way towards Kaer Konig,
Yep.
correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Totally.
So it will be, let me calculate how much of a journey it's going to be to get to Kaer Konig again. You guys have the roads,
Yep.
which does make things.
I'm gonna broach a bit of a topic while on the way there.
Okay.
I'm
Yes.
bring
It's
up
gonna
with the
probably
group.
be a day's travel
Nice.
to get to Kaer
All
Konig.
right.
Alright.
Like during that days of travel, I do want to talk to the group, like as
Yes.
a group while we're walking.
Okay.
I just gotta look. I just gotta say.
What?
What do you say?
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
we
We can hear you now. We can hear you now.
Oh
Okay.
my god, my connection's really
Oh,
bad.
no.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear
No.
you now. Yeah, you're back.
What did you say? Just
Yeah.
Oh no, can he not hear us?
No, he can't. He's probably.
Oh
No.
boy.
Oh no,
and
not
away
again.
he goes.
Justin. You there? Please return to us. I wanted to know what you were going to talk about.
I also want to know.
I
Hello. Hello.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
we
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you. We can hear
Okay. No,
Okay, we can hear you.
Can you hear us?
I was just. Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Cool,
I'm
cool,
just a bit delayed, I think.
Okay,
Okay.
Hmm.
got it. Take it down.
Basically, I just say to the group, I say to Brandon, after I bless the land with a dance of enrichment, I may have to go my own way for a bit.
What for?
Well, my son's still out there, and after the fight with the dragon, I realize now that maybe I do have the capability to actually protect my family now. I simply cannot wait any longer. I think I have no more excuses to hold to say I'm not able to save my family. I know
Where
I
will you
can.
go?
Well, get some leads on the Arcane Brotherhood. Find the wizard again. He
Yes.
does have a deal with me, so he will have to look for me at some point.
Brandon's gonna say no. I'm gonna look at the Regnar and then back at Brie and say, a road has been leading to the Arcane Brotherhood. They seem to have a better handle on what's going on out here. And if we're going to end this endless winter once and for all, we need to speak with them.
Ah,
Hmm.
fuck.
So I guess
Okay.
Viren
If
will
that's the case-
bring up too, like, even he doesn't know if it's appropriate, but he will bring it up. He'll say, "Look, I understand that, but honestly, I think everybody here is probably interested in talking to the Arcane Brotherhood. So you don't need to go at this alone. The least I can do is help where I can. You guys have done more than enough for me. Like I said, actions speak louder than words. So
Okay, DM. Do I have a way to
Mhm.
talk to Villain? To get
You
in contact
think
with her?
you think that there might be a way to do it. It's there are some contacts that might actually even be in Caer Konig.
Okay.
So you think that if you go and spend some time in Caer Konig for a little bit, you'll be able to find a way to communicate a message.
Yeah.
Also, honestly, the other thing you could do is you could ask Brie to cast sending,
But she doesn't
because Brie has
met her yet.
that doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, okay.
As long as you give Brie a descriptor, you can send a message.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So
You want her to, though.
Wait, actually, can I do that? Wait. Well, I
Yes,
need,
you
like, to
can.
have met the person.
Nope. You just need to have you need to have if
Information
if
about her.
Robin,
Yeah.
sorry, if Ragnar could give like a general descriptor of who
Yeah.
this person is and has a name, they can send out a message.
Oh, cool. Okay.
yeah.
You know who we can ask, and we can start the redemption arc.
Hmm.
You can ask your friend.
Yeah.
A message, Claudia. Oh God.
Oh, come on! It's a fun,
Oh.
right?
No,
Come
no,
on.
hey, you message whoever you want. I am curious.
You know what? Like, do
Come
you bring this
on.
up? Do you bring this up? Like Brie.
I do ask, like, we do know another person. We know Claudia.
Okay, fine. Tell her I still got her spell book. If she wants it back, talk.
He can help out.
Yeah.
Well, all right then. Much more receptive to the idea. Well, I will cast sending on them on the way to
Yep.
Koenig.
I still don't like her,
So-
but you know, it's for the greater good, I guess.
What is the message you send to Claudia then?
I do send. I do send a bit. I'll just type it out just so that I know I have enough words.
I'm very excited. Oh God. I'm enjoying this session quite a bit. We've got some really good character development moments right now. I'm very excited. This is great. I also like the fact that like there's this moment where Ragnar wanted to say no, but Brandon also had this speech of thinking about other people's interests.
that's why.
And it's
I was
like,
hesitant. Yeah.
Okay, fine. I don't want to be hypocritical.
Yeah. Like, and he did like the anger kind of passed.
Yeah, Ragnar is willing to return
Yeah.
your spell book. Wait, what? I didn't say that.
I didn't say that. I just say if she wants it back, she can help us. You are twisting my words, but I don't know that, so sad.
All right, so you cast
are
that.
willing.
Wait,
to
now
return
that's
it.
the same as willing to give it back. By the way, the fact you said like
I
I
said
still have it.
specifically if she
I like to.
wants.
Okay, this is what I think happens.
Yeah.
It's like, it's Brie. We need your assistance. Can we meet in Caer Konig? Ragnar is willing to return your spell.
Hey, I didn't
And
say
then-
that.
and right before the spell
Yeah.
ends, in the background, you hear Ragnar go, "I didn't say." You hear.
I look towards him. It's like, well, that's all I've heard.
Ragnar, next time you should say, "I'll let her see it again," and you can just hold it up in front of her and say, "Look, I got your spell book, and you can't have it." Just let her see it.
That's kind of
I
childish
can see it.
of you, Brandon.
Claudia.
but I like
Claudia does say. Claudia does say, I don't. How is she going to respond to this? Because I think she's still a little mad on everything that happened on the last interaction.
Well, wait.
Claudia does say
she kind of said
no,
she
no,
like,
no,
let go
no,
of
no.
her
Actually,
feeling.
I'm gonna rethink this a little
Yeah.
bit. Okay, there we go. I know what I'm gonna do.
Mhm.
She says, "Go to Bryn Shander. I'm sure you'll find Viren there. I had to get a new spell book. Thanks for asking."
That's funny. Oh, at least I did say, well, we have our lead. Next
What did
up
she
is
say?
Chandler.
Okay.
That's where
You relay that information.
Villain's there.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I was like, okay, then I gotta keep it.
You gotta keep it. You also haven't broken the cipher
Well,
yet.
you said
so
it
there's
fades
also that.
within days. I thought it was already faded.
It's a modified version of that illusionary
yeah,
script.
you said
you could
encrypted.
you could ask Brie to dispel it. if you
I know,
want to.
but you said it will fade naturally within days. It's
Yeah,
already been
no,
days.
no.
Yeah.
No. When I say days, I mean like a lot of days. I
Okay.
mean like
Okay.
I mean like
But
18
last time-
days.
Okay.
Well, it's okay. I got
know
this.
what? You know
I'll just
what?
dispel
Yeah,
the cipher.
yeah.
I'll dispel it. I
Alright,
got it.
Cool,
Let me just do it.
I'm arguing with the gods.
I'll
right
say
now.
if you want to do that, you can dispel the
Yeah.
cipher too.
I just dispel it. I got
Okay,
dispel
cool.
magic.
Thank you.
I got you.
Thank you.
All right, you do dispel the cipher, and you do see some of the spells. You see a little bit of couple journal entries, mostly talking about wanting to find this ancient source before any of the Arcane Brotherhood do.
I'm
Which you go,
assuming
wait a minute,
it's- yeah. It's-
Dzaan was mentioning something about that.
Ooh.
And she talks about how she is a little bit worried about you catching up to her.
I knew
and then,
it.
And then, of course, the last entry is, God damn it, Ragnar has caught up to me.
Yes. Okay. I'm happy.
But that is what you're able to find, and it is a pretty straightforward travel to...
By the way,
Care
what's in
Koenig.
the spell book? Like the spells, what? I can't use it. I just wanna
You know what? No, I know. Let me check, actually. That is a very good question. You see what appears to be a couple spells, some classic ones. You see Mage Armor,
Okay.
you see Mage Hand, you see Fireball, you see Invisibility, you see Cone of Cold, and you also see Fly.
Okay.
So that's at least what was currently in her spell book.
Okay. Got it.
She may have some like arcane abilities that
Beyond
are
that?
not like spell book adjacent, but that's what you're able to get.
Got it.
All right. But you do arrive at Care Koenig. Brandon, you sigh a relief. Most of the buildings seem intact. However, you do notice that it looks like there was a fight. It looks like perhaps some sleeper agents of the Dwergar, of Zaradok's clan, may have saw the dragon in the sky and said, now's the time to attack.
All right, let's help. I guess.
All right.
Yeah. At this point, you actually do see somebody who seems to be taking charge and helping out, and it is your son, Carson.
Nice.
Oh, good.
All right.
And he immediately spots you, and he just runs over. Dad!
Carson,
Thank God.
what happened?
Well, hold off on a sec. Are you okay?
Do I look hurt?
No, I guess not.
What
All right.
happened?
He says some Dwargar, I guess, they saw the dragon in the sky, and they just came out of nowhere and started attacking civilians and people, villagers. Luckily, I was with Torvus. I grabbed a hammer and started bashing in Dwargar heads in. Some people got hurt, but the family's all right. Nobody in the ranch is hurt. I made sure to I made sure that everybody got there safely and bunkered down. I think Soren actually was able to get them into a safe spot. He did something for once. And he kind of thinks for a moment. Torvis did get wounded, though. He's in like a sort of like a medical area.
Okay. And Torvis is the Dragonborn?
Yeah, he's a Dragonborn.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
drunken
okay.
dude.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go find the Dragonborn now.
Okay, that's fine. I might want to go and check up on the family back at the ranch. You all right if I go head over there? Okay.
Just go on, go.
Wait. Where's Cassidy?
She didn't come back?
She hasn't arrived yet. Now, granted, you're thinking timing-wise, it
She
might be
should.
like
we
a
did
few-
TP like 20 miles.
Yeah.
So it's
It
like,
might be a few hours before she gets here, but you've also haven't confirmed how her journey went.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I got some news. During my extended rest, I was able to bring an old friend back.
Peanuts.
Oh, Peanuts!
Peanuts.
So I'm going to snap my fingers and summon Peanut to my side.
Nice.
I'm going to tell them, I'm going to go check on my family, and then I'm going to go find Cassidy. Make sure Kaer Koenig is safe.
All right, we'll do.
Well,
All right. You immediately hop on Peanut, and you start just making your way
Galloping.
south,
Yeah.
galloping.
I like to win, Peanut.
All right.
By the way, should we help kill the door guards? It's still.
You learn that there's no Dwargar left.
Oh, okay. They
Okay.
They were able to fight them off.
Nice.
You also think that their morale deteriorated once they saw the dragon
Yep, fell from
die.
the sky. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
I know. How
No
dare
blushing.
I remove
So sad.
combat encounters?
EXP and loot.
But yeah. So you kind of help out where you can. There's a lot less damage. It seems like from the rumor mill that you are kind of like deducing is that there were attacks. Let's make sure I put the list correctly. There were attacks in East Haven, Caer Deneville, and Caer Koenig,
Oh boy.
and Brynshander. But the dragon did not reach any of those towns. It was just Dwargar. The dragon did reach Dugan's Hole and Goodmead, and from what you could tell from like talking with people on the road and stuff like that, you get the sense that those two towns they got hit hard, but not as. It sounds like the severity of the attack was not as severe as it could have been. You think that the amount of damage you guys did to that dragon severely hindered its effectiveness in destroying the 10 towns or destroying what towns it could. So you take solace with that. But Brandon, it does not take you long, and there's a moment where you're that nervousness in the back of your mind is still creeping up on you, and you're like, where's my daughter? Where's my daughter? Where's my daughter?
Yeah.
And up ahead, you see a silhouette.
There's two daughters.
There are two daughters. You see, walking through the snow is Cassidy leading the charge. Skylar is on the back of Cream Puff, and Huar is walking alongside them.
Oh, good.
And they approach you, and she
Brandon
just
is going to have Peter go over and he's going to say, "Are you all right?"
I'm fine, Dad. I'm just glad you're still alive. Skylar does have
My word.
Skylar has a fever, though. I don't think she's as resilient against the cold as you or I. But she's
I'm going to
okay.
shrug off my great coat. My cloak. I'm going to wrap it around her.
Okay. You wrap it around, and
gonna-
she goes.
I'm going to hug her close and take her on Peanut. I'm going to say, "I'll take her back."
Okay. We can
And-
talk about things when we get back home.
Right.
All right.
Peanut is going to ride like the wind.
All right.
All right.
I will ask
And-
you, or you okay? Anything on the road? Everything fine?
Cassidy will have something to say about that. As you're like,
God.
okay, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's Pico? Where's the other guy who was supposed to be part of this party?
Oh.
And you see Cassidy, like when you clock that, Brandon, Cassidy just goes, we'll talk about that later. It's not that
Okay.
it's a thing that we can discuss, but right now let's just get Skylar home.
Yep. So we rush her home immediately.
All right. So for the purposes of the narrative, I will say the whole party does make their way to Snowwind Ranch.
Okay.
Can I make a medicine check to see how?
Oh, you
well
don't
she's
need
doing?
to. I have herbalism kit. I'll use the kit to stabilize her, I guess.
Oh,
No, just
nice.
to see how she's doing. While you do that, I want
Yeah.
to make sure that she's not in any real danger.
She's not in any real danger, like fatal. It's just she's sick.
Yeah.
She's very
Okay.
sick. This has been a very, very long journey for them.
I got the kit from the druid we killed, so yeah, I'll just use it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
help
I'll
her.
say you do give her some medical stuff. By the way, as you moved Skylar off Cream Puff's back, and Cream Puff immediately charges towards Eden and gives him all the snuggles. And he's like,
She cries.
and is just like super happy to be with you.
We'll give Cream Puff a lot of like yummy food because he did so good.
Huh?
No.
Food?
Oh,
He's like going Pierce up. He's like looking around for the food. He does smell that cherry pie that you have in your inventory.
Hey, that is true. I haven't opened it up. Okay, fine. We'll share some cherry pie while we're.
Yeah, you're thinking share. He starts.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah.
But you guys do make it safely back to Snowwind Ranch, where you can kind of like rest up and kind of plan. So I guess so Brandon, I'm assuming you're just like, okay, Skylar, let's get her in her bed. Let's get the herbalism kit and get her kind of like
Yes.
fixed up. Okay.
Yes.
So you then yeah, so you then you get that all handled out and you get all sorted out. I guess I'll ask Brie, what are you doing in this moment?
Good question. Well, Bree, we're like our party is still technically in the town, not at the ranch, right?
We are.
I
at
said
the
for the
ranch.
purposes of the narrative, you guys ended up making your way
Oh.
to the ranch.
Uh, we're not gonna set out immediately, right,
Nope.
guys? We're gonna.
No, we need
Yeah.
to speak
I'll
with
start.
Cass. And also,
I
you
asked
have your
one
end
of
of the thing.
Yeah, I'll ask one of the children to pick a place where it's good for farming.
Claire kind of walks over, and goes, "Well, certainly, little sweetums. I'll get a spot for you all set up. You got something planned?"
Yeah. It's to help you guys out of the, to help you guys a bit out of that hole that the entire ranch is in.
Oh, well, by all means, we'll take whatever help we can get for sure.
All right. It's important that the moment I start dancing, do not interrupt me for 8 hours.
I will give you some space.
And then I will start enriching the land.
And as you describe what kind of dance you do, Brie.
Anyone here watch Demon Slayer?
Oh,
Yes, yeah, okay.
So I'm doing like the sun breathing dance. I would
Oh,
like to,
that's
like,
so
for
good.
8 hours.
Oh boy.
Yeah, something
Very
akin to
good.
that, but I think like for the purpose of like since we're more in a Western setting, Bree's probably just dancing a bit like a phoenix in a way.
Nice.
Like
Gotcha.
a firebird. Well, I guess it's still the same thing, but like
Yeah. No,
it's
it's
not
good.
like the swordsmanship thing, you know. But like, yeah,
And as you kind of dance, this radiant like warmth begins to emanate across this area as you cast plant growth. And you see this farmland, which is very like in this harsh climate, has only so many resources that it can grow, even in these like trying times in Icewind Dale. But it begins to blossom. It begins to become a beautiful and fertile land. And this is a dance of like it is a dance of like almost like healing the earth, and also a bit of hope comes off and emanates from this beautiful performance that Brie displays. It is exhausting though. She has to spend 8 hours dancing essentially, but she is focused and she really wants to get this done. As that dance is going on, Eden, is there anything you're doing at this time?
I think Eden is trying to, I don't know, help around the farm. She's just gonna watch and see what the real family does.
I think at this point, Viren does go up to you and just say, "Hey, I know everybody was talking about me and my bullshit, but are you okay?"
You gassed me up pretty hard there.
Look, I just I don't know. I'm still bad at all this stuff. Are you okay?
I Oh, one, it fucking sucks to hear how badly you've been treated all this time. Makes me think, fuck, how did I not see the signs, you know?
Look,
I guess the first thing that should have hinted to me that something was wrong was that one time someone got away.
yeah, that whole thing with Des and Kristoff. I mean, I had my suspicions, and obviously, I knew a little bit about this firsthand. Look, I know that I'm not saying that she didn't do some good. I bet there's some people that she treats fairly, but I know there's a lot of people that she doesn't. And I know that she has a motive and a goal of her own. I mean, for God's sake, she wanted this Chardalyn, and I know she must have known how deadly this thing was and how much it could affect people. There's no way that she could have not known.
Do you think that she's using it for a good reason? Do you think maybe her burden is too great that she can't use any good means to do it?
I don't know. I mean, I want to believe that, maybe I'm not seeing it. Maybe she's just a harsh person because, whatever means necessary for the good of the people. But I mean, there were rumors that she wanted to expand her influence, whether that was for making sure she had more resources to help people in Icewind Dale, or if that was just so her shadow went a little bit farther across it. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to talk to her. We'll have to actually sit down and actually have a conversation with her, whether that's in private or in secret. I don't know.
That's one thing, but with everything that's going on, I feel like I need to go behind her back and talk to the other paladins. Learn more about what she really wants.
Yeah.
Use my position while I'm in her good graces. Well, you and I. Sorry
Well,
for the epic. Wow.
only most. I was gonna say she kind of Viren does kind of say, well, I think you've got her good graces, but you're right. We'll have to talk to the other paladins because I'm gonna be honest, we don't know which ones are loyal to doing good and which ones are loyal to her. So we'll have to handle that with care. But right now, we've got bigger things. I know Brie really wants to find her family. I mean, I get that.
Do you think you're okay if we wait?
I'm okay.
All right.
I just want to make sure that you're doing all right. I mean, I know you're strong, but everybody has a point where, it gets tough.
It's fine. I'm fine. I'm putting everything in its little box and I'm tucking it away inside my mind.
Viren is going to stare at you as you say that. And he is actually going to initiate the hug, which is something that he has never done before. And he is just going to say, look, I'm in your corner. You got that?
Thanks, Viren. I'm in yours too.
All right.
And let's help around the farm.
Yeah.
Another.
Yeah, let's help around the farm or whatever.
Cowards!
So you guys start to help around the farm. For the
Can I
purposes
just
of...
say, while dancing, for some reason, Brie gets a bit irritated for no reason. Like, irritated for no reason. That's it. Nothing.
Yeah.
Man, I feel so annoyed for some. I
Yeah.
can't put a finger on it. All right. So as the night progresses and you finish your dance, Brie, Cassidy does give Brandon some new information.
All right.
She says, "Well, the trip was mostly successful. We got about halfway, and we got stuck in a blizzard, but it's something I've dealt with before. I mean, you trained me how to deal with that, so we were able to maneuver through it. Turns out that little shit Pico was not exactly who he was saying he was.
Okay. He was a sleeper agent
yeah.
or something.
No, I don't know what the hell he was. All of a sudden, he decided that he was not going to wait any longer. He changed form. It was like some sort of like grayish, like humanoid
Shape
creature.
Doppelganger.
Yeah,
Doppelganger.
doppelganger. Yeah. That's what it was. But I fought him off, and then I guess he realized that he was not going to be able to kill me, so he ran off into the night.
What was
I
the
decided I
point?
was.
Did he take anything?
I think he thought that he could take the party in a weakened state and probably grab our resources. We were carrying a lot, supplies and stuff.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, regardless, he left. He left wounded, but I didn't think it was worth hunting him down. I wanted to make sure I got Skylar the hell out of there.
Right.
But the good news is
That
that
was a good
everybody's
one.
back home.
Yeah. I was just say you made the right choice.
Yeah.
May the endless winter take him.
May the endless winter take him. But I would like to take a nap, so I think I'm gonna
You've
go
earned
to bed.
it.
Yeah.
I've got my own work to do.
All right. Speaking of which, Brandon, what would you like to do?
I'm going to first. I'm going to go out and make sure that the buffalo, the bison, are nice and segregated, and they're not going to go over and try to disturb Brie while she is dancing.
Walnut is staring intensely at this dance.
Walnut? No, that is not food. Their hair is not food.
Brie cheese.
No, I'm gonna
Can we give the
I
DM
put the
inspiration for
brand-
that? I want DM deserves inspiration for that.
Yay, I get inspiration.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that on the next boss.
Oh no! Against me.
What's that?
What advantage against me? What about that?
Oh,
Deal
okay,
DM.
okay. Deal.
All right, got deal.
But Walnut kind of looks back at you, Brandon, and he goes back into his spot. That's
Yeah.
away from the dance.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you will be happy to know that she does finish the dance, and it is a fertile ground that she has created.
Nice.
And you start to think that this is going to do a huge dent. The crops that you'll be able to harvest properly in this patch of land you'll be able to sell a lot. And if anything, this is a huge boon for the town too, because
Yes.
there's a bunch of people that are probably like starving at this point.
Oh yeah. Well, right now, once Cassidy wakes up, I need to ask her a bit question about the debt. Like, who did she make it with? Who did she take the money out from? Like,
Okay. As you kind of talk
because
to
I
her,
might need to pay them a visit and convince them to lower it a bit.
yeah, I will say for the purposes of the narrative, she does kind of explain that it's kind of like
Yeah.
multiple sources in Caer Konig. The one thing that she does point out, which is a bit of a boon for you right now, is that everybody's kind of preoccupied with other things than the debt of one person or
Good.
one family, really. So you get the sense that if they lay low and just grow the crops and help where they can, they will be able to get out of this
Yeah.
by the time those debt collectors come knocking on the door.
Okay, good. So I will.
I do
She
want
says
to
that.
warn the
I will
family
let
though.
her
Also,
know what Brie did and explain what will happen and why and how we can use that.
And what were you going to say, Brie?
oh no, I just do want to warn though. You should probably like have security for the field because once people find out you have like the specific part of land that is like fertile, then
Yeah.
it will attract some unsavory people. So I do
Brie,
just
can you
say
do
like
it
keep it
again?
a secret.
I know we will.
Yes, I
We'll do
can.
it again. Can you do it again? Because if you can do it again, we can help Kaer Konig back on his feet by doing it in another part of land, and everyone will be focused on that. If we do it openly, everyone will be focused on that, and then
Yeah, I can do it again
uh,
then if that's the case. If we have time, I can do it again.
oh yeah, we have as much time as you need at this point, I
But
think. And then after
that's the plan.
okay, and after
Okay.
you do that, then we can go pay attention to the Arcane Brotherhood.
All right. So you, for the purposes of the narrative, I will say, Bree, you're like, all right, I'm ready to sit down. Oh, okay, and you get back.
I get ready
I
to
need to do
dance
it the
8
next
more
day. I don't have spell
hours.
slots. I use
Oh.
sending, dispel magic, and I use plant growth already. I don't have spell
Okay.
slots.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
so
I will say the next day you get your long rest. Obviously, the next day
yeah.
you perform the dance in a much more public place. You know, people are like, amazed by this, like, the beauty of this
Yeah,
dance. And
what is it doing? And then when they ask what she's doing, Brandon will cheerfully explain she's doing a magic dance to revitalize the land. It won't last forever, but it should help get us through the next year.
and they seem pretty happy with that. And before you guys make your way to Bryn Shander, Torvis, with a crutch, kind of walks over and he kind of shakes your hand, Brandon, and he says, "It's good to hear you're still alive, and
Likewise.
thank you for everything you did. I must admit that dragon probably might have been a little too much for me to handle, but I would have done everything to stop it."
I believe you would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's gonna say, I'm gonna just take him to the side. I'm gonna bring up the topic of the debt. I'm sure he knows about it.
Mhm. He does. You bring the topic of the debt, and Torvis just kind of puts his hand on your shoulder and goes like, "Look, buddy, the debt thing we can worry about later. Everyone's distracted. They're amazed by this, plant growth land that your friend created. I'm sure if there's any problems, we will deal with it. And like I said,
Yeah.
I got your back in this. I can slow them down, and we've got a lot of own problems to solve.
Good.
Look,
Brandon,
I'm not saying that this debt is going to go away, but what I will say
Yeah.
is that for the foreseeable, like at least like 2 to 3 months, I don't think you're going to need to worry about it.
Brandon's gonna nod. He's gonna say, I can, of course, trust you to keep a secret even in your drunkenness.
Absolutely.
Good. This isn't the first time she did this dance. She did it back at the ranch. If you can keep them off for a little more than 3 months, we should have something to sell that can start paying down the debt.
I can do that. I mean, you saved pretty much all the 10 towns by taking out that goddamn dragon. So, least I can do.
Thank you. And I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder.
Ow.
Sometimes I forget how strong I am.
Yeah.
No.
And he kind of
No,
hobbles his way away.
Yeah, as he hobbles away, I'm going to go find Regnar. What is he up to?
Yeah, what is Ragnar up to?
Oh, I'm actually humming. Like, while Brie is dancing, I just feels like she needs some music, and I haven't done this since session 1, so I just start humming.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yes. Yeah, you do have that like.
Yeah, I just.
And it kind of
hummed the-
adds like a little bit of a flavor to the dance,
Yeah.
like a little bit of musicality.
Yeah.
But yeah, you approach Brandon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see, you turn around and you see Brandon just standing right behind you.
Well,
Just
you
for
were
first size,
you
he's
were a
always-
big guy, and your footsteps is not that quiet. So yeah, it's just like, hey, what's up? Yep.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not quiet at all.
Yep.
Yeah, I just say, it looks like our path is leading to the Arcane Brotherhood.
Don't
If you
remind
know
me.
anything that can help us deal with them,
Like I said, I mentioned a lot of things, basically everything I know about them to you guys last time. We, have a good group heart to heart. You all know
Brandon's,
Viren. She is
yeah.
my mentor, and
Mhm.
we kind of need to find her because she's the one calling the shots, at least that I know of.
Yeah. Do you know where we could find her?
Well, probably like what Claudia said in Brain Shander. Because, like she was her first disciple, so, she'd probably get closer to her latest, intel. She's been all over the place, all over, Icewind Dale, so yeah, I think she's telling the truth.
Brandon nods and says, then we go.
To Brain
Then we
Shander.
go to Bryn Shander.
Yep.
As soon as Brie finishes here,
Yep.
we can go to Bryn Shander.
This is gonna.
They haven't. I have questions that I believe only the Arcane Brotherhood can answer.
Yeah. We all know they're searching for ancient artifacts. Something really old. Like.
Does it have anything to do with this winter?
Probably not. I would say because the winter is caused by the maiden. Well,
The Frostman.
yeah. So better not to say her full title. So you know the gods they can see.
We took out the dragon. We can take her out.
Like we barely took out the dragon, mind you, and she is on a whole different level. So you don't want her to listen in
Well
on
then.
our plans, right? So better not.
That is true.
Yeah, better leave her.
All the more
names out of
reason
it.
to pay a visit.
Yeah. I'm not
Yes,
saying
all the more
to
reason
not
pay
to
for
deal
a
with it.
visit.
I'm not saying not to deal with it. It's just have a more caution.
It's a different.
Yeah.
You also, I will also say this as you're talking with Ragnar. One of the things you do think is that it's even just having a conversation with her seems like a very doable thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like she's gonna say like, no, I don't want to talk to you. So Villain is civil.
Yeah.
The big thing that your takeaway with the last couple times you've interacted with Villain is that she is very, very much a cold person.
Yeah,
She is not
she-
gonna mince. She's not gonna mince words.
Yeah.
And she might say some things that might offend the party,
Yeah.
but you also know that she's not inherently like
She's not
evil.
evil, but she has her own angle. And
Yeah.
that's not usually a good thing to the others. It's just saying. It's always for our own good.
All right. But
That's you know what? That's Brandon's thoughts are if we can figure out what they are looking for, what the Brotherhood is looking for, we can take it and use it against
What
the
I'm
Frostman.
more
Even if we
afraid-
can't.
What I'm more afraid of is they might not even know what they are actually looking for. Because they don't have a specific description of that ancient magic source. So we might end up, I don't know, in a layer of Asian dragon like we did last time. We might end up in an Asian device that blow us up like sky high. Who knows? So yeah, that's what I'm worried about. She might have us on a quest to locate said object, only to find a ticking time bomb, so to speak.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, we'll see.
all right.
Let's go to
And
Brain
for the
Shander.
purposes of this,
Yep.
you guys make your way to Bryn Shander. It is an uneventful journey, and I will move the party to the wrong page. Oh wait, you guys are dead. There we
It's
go. Now you
British
guys are on the
Shander.
right
Oh
page.
my.
Now the one thing you do notice, and on your ways of the travel, you've actually heard that the 10 town speakers, like basically the mayors
Yeah.
of the town, those are actually capable of traveling. A lot of them are meeting in Bryn Shander to discuss the attacks,
yes.
to discuss what to do moving forward.
Mm.
So there's a
That's smart.
lot of clamoring going on in Bryn Shander at this particular time.
All right.
However, Ragnar,
Okay.
you ask around for somebody of the descriptor of Hlin, and it points you towards this small little office-like building that's in the deeper parts of town.
Fitting.
All right, I'm assuming the party wants to go and meet Hlin.
Yep. Yep. I'll lead, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. So you make your way over to this little office building, and there appears to be a couple of Arcane Brotherhood members who are there. They are not ones that you recognize, but they're also kind of cloaked out in the way where it looks like they're almost like pseudo their guard,
Yeah.
like Valin's guard, essentially. And this is a picture of Hlin. She's an older woman, white hair, a big eye patch, a snowy owl familiar, big like, kind of winter cloaks and stuff like that to kind of like keep her from the cold. And she simply looks at you, Ragnar, and goes, "Ah, interesting."
Hey, Villain. Hey, Miss Cotton. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Eden. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Damn girl, you know it.
Nice.
I bowed twice.
But Hlin,
and one to the
Hlin-
Villain,
but-
one to the owl. It's just like, yeah.
the owl gives you a nod too. But Hlin says, "So, I'm assuming these are your traveling companions."
Yep. Okay. I know we're still on a mission, so I can probably confirm that the Chardalyn dragon that the Duergar has is not the source we were looking for because it's destroyed. Probably not the best thing if you're searching for it.
I heard that was your exploits.
Oh, it was a
correct.
group effort. Yeah, just saying. Yeah.
She's at this point. She's just eyeing the party at this moment.
Yeah.
Just kind of like she's doing her own quiet insight checks.
She's valuing
Yeah.
the products that might come in handy. I would just say, okay, so we dealt with that. The Duergar's in town. Probably bad for searching for our mission, right? So you kind of need the group's help. You know, the more agent you have in the field, the better, right?
I think they are more than willing to talk for themselves, Ragnar. And she points her glance towards Brandon
Yeah, I'm not.
and says, "Brandon Snowwind, I've heard a lot about you."
Brandon just goes on and says, "And I've heard a lot about you too."
You travel with interesting folk these days. I would not think you to be one to travel with somebody like Ragnar.
Yeah, Brandon is going to say, "Tough times make for strange bedfellows."
And two paladins of St. Trina. You guys are far from home. Looking at
Fuck, she
Eden.
fucking clocked us. She fucking clocked us.
Unfortunately, you also realize that, oh wait, my armor is branded with the sigil.
Fuck, she fucking clocked us. What do we think about this?
And Viren's like, I don't know why I didn't say their shit.
Please, guys, don't make a scene.
Oh, look, the two kids are panicking. That's funny. And then she kind of glances towards Brie. And she kind of takes a long moment looking at Brie and goes, Are you going to introduce yourself?
I kind of look towards her and I just say, Brie Kramer, You must know my son, Killian Kramer.
I certainly do. He definitely made an impression. We had a lot to talk about back then. Certain goals aligned.
What would that be?
He wanted a means to bring his family back. And I told him that he went on his merry way in the direction that I pointed him towards, that perhaps he could get that. It seems to be a common occurrence these days. I've heard a lot about you, you know, especially recently.
Is she talking towards me?
Yep.
And just I look towards her and it's like, I feel like that hardly matters.
Well, it does matter. At least to me. I wanted to know the one who seemed to have caused so much trouble for two of my employees.
Hmm. Well, it's not just me.
Yeah, I guess your daughter did give a good description of what she'd be like.
And my granddaughter? Is that what you meant?
That's sorry, your granddaughter.
I'm sorry. You talked to my granddaughter.
Oh yes, she came to me
Oh no.
asking for guidance, and she seemed
If you did anything to her, your head's getting off your neck.
Then let's not.
Oh, and there is this moment where you and her are staring each other down, and you realize Tally came over here. Tally talked to Viren, and you now have two family members that have crossed paths with her, and you want answers. And that is where we're gonna end today's session.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, guys. I'm about to commit murder. I'm about to kill someone.
It's not like I don't support you, but this is in their face. I mean, we could have at least tricked her out. Oh boy.
I was just like, we'll learn more about the details, but let's just say, when Brie said the things that she did, Tally may have had to go on a little journey, and maybe they
you
crossed.
go to the very
We
same
kind-
people that took your father away?
Dude.
Why would you do that?
Dude, you
Maybe
kind
this
of
is a
made
question
her
you'll get to
do
ask
it.
Viren next session.
Yeah.
Oh my! No, she's cooked. I have not talked to her anymore. I
No.
am done with her.
And dude, you kind of did this to her. I mean, you forced her to leave.
Yeah, but because she was in danger, now she just ran into. I didn't want. Like I
She
wanted
will
her to like
run
get
into
better, get
danger one way
stronger.
or another, but it's better to do it
Yeah,
under
but,
our
okay,
watch.
we literally just fought a giant, then we fought a dragon.
I'm just
Bringing her
saying.
along wasn't part of the. Shouldn't have been part of the plan anyway.
Oh god, that's gonna be fun to roleplay next session.
It's a big
Yeah.
fuck. Just yeah.
Well, you know what? I'll give
I'm just
Justin
saying
credit.
this-
I'll give Justin credit. He gave me a really good plot point to put into the story.
I knew this was gonna happen, but my God, I'm just saying, if we have the chance and she crosses me the wrong way, Robin, she's cooked.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not like I care, but mind the surroundings. We're in her lair. We're gonna get cooked.
I'm just saying.
She probably knows Fireball.
I mean, there are a
I'm
bunch
just
of
saying,
spellcasters
right, like,
in the room.
I will die, but I will take someone with me. I guarantee it. I will take someone with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be able to find out
Yeah.
some interesting details next session. But fantastic session, guys. I hope you guys
Fantastic.
enjoyed that.
Yeah,
I hope you guys had
as
fun.
Always. It's so
as
so
always.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's great.
that
Oh,
was
boy.
that was great. That was great. And the only thing I will say before I go is you
level
you
up
all
again?
get no
I really want to.
you all get 2 spirit
great.
points.
Oh, that's so
Two
good.
spirit
That's
points.
so good.
Yeah, so you may
We can
spend-
reallocate what we bought with the spirit points, right?
Yeah.
You can just allocate
Can
them
we?
wherever. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can. Oh, you can. Yes, you can reallocate.
can
So if you want to
reallocate.
swap
Okay,
out the other,
okay.
As
Yeah.
always.
you can
That's
respec.
great.
Yeah, we can
The only limit is you can only have 3 upgrades at a time.
Oh,
so you can't
okay.
be like, I'm gonna have like
Oh.
6 different upgrades at once. It's like you have to pick 3.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's kind of the cost, is that you can respec however you want if you want to try something different,
Got it.
but you can't have like 6 different extra abilities because of your ancient gear. But
All right, that's fair.
That's fair.
yeah. But yeah, okay. But once again, thanks again, guys. I hope you guys had fun,
Yeah,
and
as always.
I've got a lot to think about this tense conversation between Brie and Hlin.
Nah, I am just gonna add silence to my spell book, and I want to see what she does.
Just cast silence and just kill everyone on sight.
The wizard casts punch.
Yeah. I mean, she's a monk. It's not wrong.
we'll
She
see.
can cast
Well,
fist.
she's the monk. Oh, okay, come on.
I mean,
We
you.
can
Let's
go.
go. Let's
I mean,
throw
you
hands.
are a
Let's
monk.
throw hands.
I mean, you
Oh,
are a
oh
monk.
my God.
You can cast fist.
You don't know. She could also be a monk.
Oh God.
Anyway, but I do have to go. But great session,
Yeah,
guys.
great
All right,
session.
all right, Okay.
Great session, guys.
Bye guys.
All right. You take care.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
That's what I know.